Hey there, Wargamers, and welcome to our 40k battle report. Today we have returning guest Greg with a freaking Warhound Titan possessed by a Lord of Change accompanying some demons. I will be playing the Grey Knights to go up against it. It'll be a 2,000 point Leviathan mission with a little bit of a twist on the mission. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k battle report.
Okay, the Grey Knights today, leading the entire force, will be Galdor Drago. I just haven't actually played him this edition. I want to give him a shot. He will be joining a unit of 5 paladins today. Everything in the list is going to be what you see is what you get on it. This is the Studio Collection Grey Knight, so it is kind of limited in options. I had a different list planned today, but someone brought a Warhound Titan, so I changed it up a little bit to mirror what I was trying to do, but just different, if that makes sense. Anyways, alongside Galdor Drago, we're going to have a Grand Master in Nemesis Dread Knight armor. He's going to have the Sigil of Exigence as an enhancement, and one more Brotherhood Librarian, one Brotherhood Librarian today, and he is going to have Inescapable Wrath as an enhancement because I have the points for it, so why the heck not? That Librarian will be joining a Brotherhood Terminator squad, and that squad is going to have a Terminator with an Narthisium, a different Terminator with an Ancient's Banner, and I believe they have a Psi Cannon, I think they have a Psi Cannon. Look at them go, they're so good. I have another unit of Brotherhood Terminators. Unfortunately, we don't have any more Ancients, nor do we have any more Apothecaries, so they're just kind of chilling on their own and keeping it real. I'll be running 4 strike squads, nothing fancy on them, and I am now aware of their 2-up save. Let me tell you, 30 years of Grey Knights, they've been wearing power armor. Now it's Artificer armor. I'm not complaining. I was just very surprised when you guys had let me know they have 2-up saves instead of 3-up saves. I was thoroughly impressed, absolutely. I had no idea that change happened. Then we got 2 more Nemesis Dread Knights, just running swords and whatever weapon they're equipped with. And that is it. That is our list today. And let's go take a look at what Greg and the Demons are bringing to the table.
Hey, I'm Greg D. Tomaso, and today I brought my Chaos Demons with a Warhound Titan. So, since he can't be my Warlord, I'm going to make him thematically my Warlord, with that Lord of Change on top taking control of him. But functionally, the Blue Scribes are my Warlord. So I have the Blue Scribes here today leading my forces. I have 1 squad of Bloodletters, a squad of Nurglings to grab those forward objectives earlier, if only they had objective control this edition. So they'll have to be action people, I guess. There's 3 squads of Pink Horrors, 2 squads of 3 Flamers, and a squad of Screamers. I don't have too many points left over after the Titan, so I'm going to have to make every single point count, that's for sure.
And today's mission that Greg and I have drafted up is Scorched Earth will be the primary, and with that, it is what cannot be secured must be burned to ash in true Grey Knight fashion. We'll be playing this mission on a hammer and anvil style deployment. We have 1 objective clearly directly in the middle of the table. That's the usual case. And then there will be further objectives north and south of it in no man's land. And each player will have 1 objective in their deployment zone, which will be along these short table edges in the very classic hammer and anvil style deployment. Now, on top of all that, our mission rule for the game will be supply lines. So we have enemy infiltrators attempting to sabotage and disrupt your supply lines. Maintain vigilance to secure lines of communication and safeguard vital strategic resources. In so few words, as long as you control the objective in your deployment zone, you have secured your supply lines and you are awarded additional command points on the roll of a 4-up in your command phase if you have not already gotten one that battle round. It has now come to my attention that I should probably explain what the Scorched Earth primary mission is for those of you who might not know. In the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th battle rounds, you'll be scoring victory points at the end of your command phase as follows. Simple, 5 victory points per objective you control, up to 10. So it only really matters if you're controlling 2 of them. Now the twist of Scorched Earth is you're trying to destroy the objectives on the battlefield by performing, I'll say in quotes, actions on them, as you're very familiar with those, on objectives that are in no man's land or in the opponent's deployment zone. And at the end of the game, you're going to score 5 additional victory points if 1 or more of the objectives in no man's land have been burned by you. So even if you get rid of all 3 of them yourself, you're denying your opponent those points technically, but you only ever get 5. And if you're able to do the one in your opponent's deployment zone, that one's awarding 10 victory points. You can get up to 15 for that at the end there. And that'll contribute to 50 points primary. And then you'll gain up to 40 points in secondary for a total of 90. Now, Greg and I are going to experiment a little bit with this Leviathan mission and add tertiary objectives, which are just little things to go for throughout the game, and this is an homage to older editions of the game. So instead of the painted army bonus for 10 victory points, there will be Slay the Warlord instead. That will award 4 victory points at the end of the game if you killed your opponent's Warlord. On top of that, there will be Linebreaker for 2 points, which is if you have a unit in the opponent's deployment zone at end of game, you will get 2 victory points. And then the last one would be First Blood. If you kill an enemy unit in the first battle round of the game, you're awarded 2 victory points. Now, that's just arbitrary numbers given to them. They could be anywhere up to 5, 3, 2, whatever you want to play with. We're going to go 2, 2, 4 in this case. And if that's confusing, I'll explain it again throughout the game. But if you've been playing Warhammer for a long time, this will all be very familiar. Don't forget, guys, if you want to come and play some war games with us here at MiniWarGaming, go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all the details. 40K, Sigmar, Horus Heresy, the Old World's coming out soon, so keep that in mind. It takes a while to kind of get in for a game, so if you're thinking about coming to play Fantasy with us, maybe consider booking time now-ish rather than later. They did say it'll be sometime in the new year. And I'm always looking for Lord of the Rings, so there's always that as well. We're in Welland, Ontario, which is near Niagara Falls, if you're familiar with that. And we're deployed for our clash in this Imperial facility or something like that. It's a good shot with the Warlord Titan there and the Lord Change on
very
top.
cinematic.
It takes up like a good. There's a word for it. Too dumb to remember right now. It's great. Awesome. I love it.
I'm sure this is the debut with the Lord of Change. I've had this guy for a couple months, and I actually finished him this Monday. So,
oh, nice. Yeah. Like the Lord of Change?
The Lord of Change to put on top of there, yeah.
Yeah, because this is an Imperial Warhound here. So you can see like the corruption coming out from where his footprint is there.
Yeah.
I like it. Or the change. Doesn't have to be corruption necessarily.
Right.
So for yourself, you have your Warhound Titan. Bam, right on the line. Going to be very aggressive with it. We do have the objective in the middle set up so that the Warhound can control it from either end of the fence for proximity purposes, because it is sometimes hard to play with a bigger Titan, but it shouldn't be ponderous this game. It should have enough room to move around.
Like in the back objective, his toe is right in range of that back there too.
Ah, true,
so
yes.
He might be standing back there most of the time. We'll see where the game goes.
Well, he doesn't
I'd like to keep him back there, but I mean, clearly, if half your army is a single model, sometimes you have to move that model.
Yeah, there's that. I'm going to probably just ignore him and let him do whatever he wants. I'm going to play the game elsewhere, so we get to see like the Warhound action. We get to see the killing potential of it. And I mean, if push comes to shove and I have to go for it, I might go for it, but he could be pretty thick. Why don't we give a quick rundown for people who are unawares of what a Warhound Titan is defensively?
Yeah, absolutely. A Warhound Titan, it's toughness 13 and 40 wounds with a 2-up save.
Does it have void shields or mechanically anything like that?
It does not have void shields. I think void shields were kind of done away with this edition.
I think so too, yeah.
So, but it's... If you have the right stuff, it's really easy to take down. Like, I had a brick of Wraithguard do like 30 damage to it in 1 round of shooting.
All right, so it's defenses are its wounds.
Basically, its defenses are wounds and 2-up save, and it always has cover. So it's 2-up save with always cover.
Yeah.
So, it can be tough if you're not equipped to deal with it, but if you bring the right stuff, it can go down turn 1, no problem.
Now, for anyone listening in, when Greg says always cover, I assume it's because there's always going to be some terrain in the way of it?
Yes, so functionally it has it because, with terrain, how cover works in this edition, little tiny bit of his toe behind something gives him cover.
Right. As he stands right there, he'll pretty much have cover. No matter where, unless I'm attacking him from maybe right here.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly that. Otherwise, we got pinks beside him with some flamers. Sorry, the tree's in the way. With some flamers right there.
Yep.
Those are screamers, and we got more flamers. The blue scribes. They're lone agents, so they're relatively safe way in the back there.
Yep. And I just have them there in case I end up drawing the investigate signals turn 1.
Yep.
Because I can't tell you how many times I've had a plan for it and say, oh, I don't think I need to put someone back there. I'm not going to draw it, right? And then it comes up and you lose a bunch of points because of it.
Yeah,
and then you put him there and it never comes up. And it just always seems that one time your spirit's broken, you're like, I'm not going to put him back there. Yeah. You draw the card.
Yeah. That never forget. Like I did this too. I got guy there for it, and I got guy there for it, and I even got them there for it. In case something horrible happens and they can't go for it, he can go for it. Or if he can't go for it, they can go for it.
Yep.
So always deploy for investigate signals because most people play tactically. Well, if you play tactically, should always deploy for investigate
Yeah.
signals. You don't want to miss out on easy 4 victory points on turn 1 because of kind of a lazy deployment. Now, also, I'd always just let your opponent just say, like, you could have just deployed a couple things back there, go for it. That way it doesn't feel super, super bad in a casual setting. Otherwise, for my where are your reserves? What are we talking about for reserves?
In reserves, I have 2 squads of pink horrors and 1 squad of bloodletters. So I'm going to kind of let everyone come forward, gain some ground, then drop them in. So hopefully don't get mortal wounds off the board before they can split.
Gotcha. All right.
Yep.
And then for myself, Strike Squad, Grandmaster and Dread Knight armor there with the silencer. Regular Dread Knight back here, and we got Strike Squad both hanging out back here. Grey Knights are highly mobile force, so I can kind of just deploy them wherever you want. They're just going to end up where you need them the next turn. 1 more Dread Knight here, some Strike Squads on this side of the board, and in reserve I got Drago Paladins because that's just how he works. He wants to be in reserve typically. He gives +3 to charge to the unit he's with and himself. And then we have Librarian and Terminators in reserve. I wanted to keep them on the board, but I said, screw it, they're just going to go in reserve for now. And then 1 more unit of Terminators on their own with no banner, no Doctor in reserve as well. Otherwise, we're good to go. Both Greg and myself are playing tactically, and we are playing with the tertiary objectives. If you skipped the mission overview, well, at the end of the game, there will be some extra victory points awarded. If you want to know more, go check out the mission overview because I went into great detail there about it. Are you ready to start this game?
I think I am ready.
All right, well, let me get a D6 because I'm, for whatever reason, never prepared. Oh, let's go. I don't know. I like this die. I got this die from match.
Little chess X boy. All right.
1, 3. All right.
Alrighty.
To the Demons then.
Alrighty, so the 2 first objectives that I drew were Attempting Target, which Luca identified as the one on the far right to me right now. Has a little blue marker on it to show which one it is. I have to control that by the end of the turn to get 5 victory points. The other one is Extend Battle Lines, which is control 1 objective in your deployment zone and 1 in no man's land, so also pretty simple to do.
It's a good pairing.
Good pairing, I just need to bomb my advance.
Then for Tempting Target, Greg was talking about this objective right here. You can get any of them easily enough, so I figured whatever, go for this one here. I'm going to put that little marker there for us to remember that that's the Tempting Target this turn. Now, we do have supply lines active as mission rule, so Greg's going to roll a d6. On a 4-up, he has secured his supply lines and will be awarded a victory point for the battle round. Good luck!
Alrighty, thank you very much.
We got a 5. And just showing off the little scoreboard I'll be using here. I do it every game, so skip ahead if you're tired of hearing it, but I'll be player 1. Greg will be player 2 with the white dice. His current command points, my current command points, and the turn number. Scoring primary points, they're going to be the first row of D10s here. So singles, 10s, and then singles 10s for the primary as well. Up to 50, up to 40, mirrored on this side. This last die here will be for tertiary objectives in this case. You can get these from our store at the MiniWarGaming Forge right here. You can go to that website link, and we have many other designs available. And if you just want to buy the STL and print them yourself, you will find that right there as well. It prints in color, ships in color, or you can paint it yourself if you want the gray plastic. And the D10s come with it if you don't have any yourself. No real command phase for the Chaos Demons here.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything, make anything sticky. I don't have to see any reason to do that, so I'm just going to start moving some guys.
Yeah, we're going to show you where they end up. This is obviously going to be one of the targets you're going to be moving on.
Yep.
And then for the rest, we'll be right back. And we have returned. The Warhound had no need to move. These pink horrors shuffled up. The Flamers went for the tempting target. The Screamers zipped up as the Nurglings moved back a little bit, and then moving up this flank a little bit as the Blue Scribes ominously float towards the middle of the battlefield, I guess. I imagine they kind of go quickly. What's their movement?
They got a 12-inch move.
Okay, so they zip around pretty quickly. Yeah.
With fly and lone operative. They're 65 points for 2 guys who can do something, and they're a mortal wounds bomb.
Yep.
If you need them to be. So, good tech unit.
There we go. And then we're going to go right to your shooting phase, which I assume is going to start off with a big guy?
Oh, absolutely. Big guy's going to split some fire.
All right, what are we thinking?
He's going to shoot his Vulcan Mega Bolter into this Strike Squad right here, because he can see them over the fence right there.
Yep.
He's going to do his big gun into this Dread Knight right here.
I'll call that Dread Knight dead. I'm going to True Silver Armor the little guys, though.
Makes sense.
Which is 1 command point for effectively Armor. It is identical to Armor of Contempt.
I will say you probably don't have to do that, because you have cover, and I'm only AP 1 on my Bolter.
Oh, you're only AP1?
Only AP1 on the bolter.
Oh,
so
then, I take it back.
I'll save you that CP.
Thank you. I thought it was AP2 at least.
No.
Okay.
This thing's bad.
Oh, damn. All right, well, fine. He's got a lot of shots, though, so I won't bother
He does.
Armoric attempting there then. And then the AP, are you going to overcharge?
I'm going to overcharge the plasma.
It becomes AP3, huh?
It is AP3 with that and strength 10.
All right, well, then that one, I'll True Silver Armor that one then.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because he's got a 2-up base.
Yep.
Roll the Vulcan Mega Bolters first.
Alrighty, 20 shots hitting on 3s, sustained hits 1.
All right, let's see some 6s. 15 hits with the sustained.
15 hits with the sustained.
Not bad.
Alrighty, so these are strength 7 into toughness 4, right?
Yes.
Alrighty, so 3s.
Boom, 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 boom.
Ooh,
Wow, not a bad roll. A couple fails.
Okay.
13
So that's
saves.
13 saves.
All right, 2-ups because of many different things. You are going to kill
Wow.
1 Strike Squad member.
1 strike squad member.
It is 2 damage at least.
It is 2 damage.
I'm going to lose... I never care about the side cannons, honestly, so I'm just going to try. Just put it in there because I can. It's always the first thing to do. I'm going to center that big blast right on his head here.
Right on
2d6
there.
plus 3.
2d6 plus 3.
It's all right.
So, 9 shots, not too bad.
And
On 3s.
3s. Obviously, we're going to supercharge it.
Yep.
Oh, it has
Ooh.
misses afterwards. That's right.
That's pretty good, actually.
That's not bad at all. A couple misses here. Strength 10. You're looking
Strength
at
10.
I think 3's to wound. Toughness 8 on this bad boy.
Alright, so 3s to wound.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. That
Alright,
helps
so
a little bit too.
4 wounds.
Now, with cover and true silver armor, this thing's looking at a 3-up save. And what are there, 4 saves? Yeah. I have no command points to reroll. Just boom, boom, boom. I take 10. It's 5 per, right?
It is 5 per.
That is 5 damage a shot. So he's got 3 wounds remaining on that. He took a pretty big hit from that plasma blast gun.
And then I have my hazardous roll.
1 single roll for hazardous. You're good. No.
Nice.
No repercussions. And then that's it for the big guy shooting.
And-
So he killed 1 strike squad member
Yep.
and almost a dread knight.
Almost.
Almost. No other shooting.
No other shooting. Everyone else advanced, and honestly, they're where they need to be. So honestly, just gained the ground I think we needed to gain.
All right.
So I think that is the end of my first turn. We did score both secondary objectives.
10 points. That's not bad.
10
Blad.
points.
You were 3 wounds away from first blood.
I was.
So that's 1 more failed save, and you would, or a few more wound rolls would have got you
Right.
there. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm just going to remove this because that's not needed there anymore. You got your points for that. We're going to calculate all of that. We're going to go to my turn 1. Reminder, Scorched Earth, you can only burn the objectives in your opponent's territory or in the middle in the second battle round.
Yep.
If anyone's like, why aren't you doing the thing? You can't yet.
I wanted.
All right, well, 2 cards drawn here. Boy, I wish I put things in reserve with my teleport assault rule. I didn't figure I needed it right away. And look what we draw. Capture enemy outpost. That's not going to happen. And behind enemy lines. Sadly, also not going to happen. But they would have been great to draw. I'm going to see if I get my supply lines. I do not. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
We don't have support from the back. All right, that's fine. We're just going to have to go forward and crush the enemy, I hope, to our best capabilities here. I am going to sticky this objective with my strike squads because that's what they do at the end of my command phase because I don't believe I got anything else going on. This is a posturing turn. Move, do damage to the demons, and get into a position to try to deny them from burning objectives, but that's going to be kind of hard. It's going to be easy. We're going to reposition some of our units. We're going to push up the middle. We're going to have these guys go that way. This guy's going to go this way. Might advance you with teleport shunt. And then the rest I'll figure out. I'll show you where this all ends up in a second. And everything moved. We advanced our Dread Knight here, but we're going to save the command points. And we moved this strike squad forward. We are going to overwatch with the Flamers.
Yep.
The literal Flamers for
Yes.
1 command point. Our Grey Knight our Grandmaster and Dread Knight armor moved up to the wall to attempt to charge the middle. It's going to be over 9 inches though, so he has no bonuses. This strike squad advanced towards that wall there, and we'll resolve the overwatch in a second. I debated on spending a command point to give them assault weapons, but I just didn't. I want to save it for now. I don't think they're Stormbolt. What's the toughness on the Nurglings?
Toughness in the Nurglings is 3, I believe.
3? Nah, I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to keep everything as it is. This strike squad moved, and then we moved our Dread Knight here as well. And the last thing to move, regular move, were these strike squad members there. Nothing too fancy though, just a regular move up to the building. Now we're going to go ahead and resolve the overwatch from the Zinch Flamers into this strike squad here. 3d6 automatic hits.
Alrighty.
That's not
Not
bad.
bad. 13.
13. Strength. What's the profile?
Strength 4, AP 1. Ignores cover torrent.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And 4s, I guess.
All right, 4s to wound.
Boom, 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 not bad. I don't have any cover against it, but I will have a 3-up save.
7 saves, it looks like. 7 saves.
These are 3-ups because of the AP. That was the drop. That you do kill those. Sorry, kill this guy. One guy there.
Cool.
Who's it gonna be? Well, you better believe it's the Psy-Cannon. Technically, the rest of my stuff moves. I'm gonna go right to shooting. I'm gonna start with this squad here. We're gonna put some Stormbolters down at the pink horrors there. Only these front 2 have line sight of the pink horrors. The back 2 will go into the flamers. Don't love it, but I'll do it all the same. Rapid firing into the flamers. That'll be 4 shots from the back 2. Into the flamers. 3s to... Okay, 1 miss. Oh, 2 misses. And what's their toughness?
Toughness 4 on the flamers.
4s to 1 then. You owe me 2 saves from Stormbolters. 2 demon saves.
4-ups.
I do a damage.
All right, one of them takes a damage.
All right, I figured they're 2 or 3 wounds each.
3 each.
And then the 4 shots from the 2 guys not in rapid fire range into the pinks are the 4 wounds, unless they're T5.
The pinks? No, they're T3.
All right, we got 4 wounds on the pink. And what are we looking at? Saves?
4-ups.
Yeah, all the Zine stuff is usually 4-up.
I fail 1.
Eat that! Are they 1 or 2 wounds each?
They're 1 wound each.
Split!
Do I split on a 4-up?
4 to split. You get 2 blues if you do.
I do not.
Oh, that pink just...
Oh, devastating.
You'll go back to the realms of chaos and split again later.
For now.
Let's go to... Now, these guys can't fire and that guy can't fire because they advance. I know there's a strat that gives them assault. I don't want to spend the command points right now. This guy is going to fire. Before I shoot him, let's do a battle shock. He rolled a 6. That's a pass on 1 die alone. That's a 5 in there. Yep. They're going to go into the flamers as inch right there with the heavy side cannon. And I'm -1 to hit because I'm hurt. So 4s didn't matter. And I believe that is just 1 wound. I lied. It's strength 10. That's 2 wounds. AP don't matter here, I assume.
Alrighty. Yep. So 4-ups on the demons.
Bring it on. Every fails the dead guy is 3 damage each.
Oh.
Okay, so I punks 2 flamers. Pop, pop.
Jeez. Pop, pop.
The studio Dread Knights don't have extra weapons on them, so no luck there. But these are built back in the day where we had to pay for everything. Let's go with this guy firing next. He's got a Gatling silencer I'm going to put into that flamer. And then the Zinchian flamer. And then my heavy incinerator is going to go into the Nurglings in the back. Either gamble a 9-inch charge to crush them, or it's better to kill the. How many wounds are they each? 3?
3. For everything's 3 basically.
It's all 3, yeah. Those guys are OC 0.
They're OC 0 in those Nurglings.
And we can get flamers there and burn anyways. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go for the Nurglings. Gatling silencer first is gonna be 12 shots on 3s. Sustained hits 1. So in the end we have 1 miss because of the 3 6s. It's gonna be -1.
No, they're not.
Oh, I see.
You are within 12.
If I'm within 12 of him, my psychic attacks are a little bit weaker.
Yeah,
gotcha.
But he is far, far, far away.
Fair. So these will be your toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
3's wound then. You owe me 8 saves. Let these demons burn up these good Imperial facilities.
Let's give it a shot.
I will do 1 damage so far. Just 2. He's got 1 wound left.
He's got 1.
The heavy incinerator will be 2d6 automatic hits. It'll be 6 in this case. 1 below. Not bad, not bad. Toughness 3, you said?
Toughness 3.
2 is to wound, and the AP doesn't matter. 6 saves. 1 damage
These
each.
are 6-ups because Nurglings are bad.
Well, you make 1.
So I believe that is... They're either 3 or 4 wounds apiece. I'll double check, but it's either...
Kills 1 all this.
Kills 1 at least.
Just kills 1 and wounds 1. They're 4 wounds apiece.
Yep.
That will conclude this Dread Knight. That's going to bring us to this strike squad here. This is the last squad I have to fire with, so we're going to put what we can into the Nurglings. I won't have great line of sight, but I'll take what I got. So we are going to fire. They're all good to see into the Nurglings there. So there's going to be 8 Stormbolters and a Psi Cannon. I'll start with the Psi Cannon because it's got multiple damage. I believe it's only 3 shots. 3's to hit, and 3 to wound, or that to wound. There we go.
Yep.
1 Nurgling save, please.
6 up.
And 2 damage on a fail. Stormbolters. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. 1 more save on that Nurgling. I'm gonna get him. To business. I gave him. No! He landed it. Nurgle obviously wanted him to stick around. So with that, we're gonna go to charging. We're gonna start with this strike squad here, declaring charge into the Flamers. Boop. 8 should be good. They'll make that charge right there. We're gonna attempt to charge with our Dread Knight, or Grandmaster and Dread Knight armor. They are over 9 away, so about 9 1/4, so we need a 9 on the dice. That is not a 9 on the dice.
Ooh, thank goodness. I needed that.
I'm not gonna re-roll, but here's the hypothetical if I do. Oh, good call, Luca. Ooh. So 1 and a 3. From there, I don't believe I have any other charges. This one might not, so I'm gonna go 3 up, down 3. I'm gonna roll it and then measure it out to see what I need. I don't think I'll be able to make it even on a 12, definitely not an 8, because it's minimum 6 to get up and down. Be it for charging and go right to fighting over here. Pile
You're
in
so
some-
good in melee. Oh no.
What, Mike strike squads?
You're so good.
That's where they shine.
Oh
Here.
no.
So
I
this-
can fall back and shoot next turn though.
True. So this guy's going to have to pile up and around this way, but he should still be within range of the objective. Boop. Let's see if we can beat up some weird blue things. I'm not going to bother using any stratagems here. They're just going to strike with their Nemesis Force weapons. They are hitting on 3s with 4 attacks per guy or 3 attacks per guy. 6 misses, 6 hits, 12 attacks in total. 3s to wound. Ooh, that is 3 saves at whatever your invuln is.
4 ups.
All right, here we go. Boop. That is one dead guy. Slays one of the flamers, and one of the flamers will have 1 wound left. You, by all means, can attack me back. Attacks each on 4s. That is a couple hits. 4.
4s.
That is a wound.
1.
AP 1.
AP none.
All right, 2 up. Hey.
Cool.
This is the end of the turn for me, so we're gonna go to battle round 2, I guess. And for my secondary cards, I'm going to discard Capture Enemy Outpost because big guy here is Objective Control 16.
He does bracket at 13 down to 8.
Oh, he does? He actually loses OC? Yep. Okay, interesting. I like it. So I'm not going to be going for the enemy outpost here, but I will keep behind enemy lines because I have access to a lot of shenanigans that will allow me to accomplish that. So with that in mind, we're going to go to battle round 2. We are currently in the Shadow of Chaos because you still control a majority of the objectives in the middle.
And
right?
I do have something I want to do at the end of your turn.
Oh yeah, you can disappear things.
Yep, I'm going to pick up 2 of my units.
I do the same thing. I just didn't do it on the first turn because I didn't think I needed to.
I'm going to pick up...
Oh, do you have to pay points for that?
It's 1 CP.
Okay, so you have to pay command points, I mean.
Yep,
Yeah.
1 command point for it, but I can do up to 2 units within my shadow or 1 unit not in my shadow.
What are you thinking?
So I'm going to do 2 units. I'm going to do... I really think...
That's good because you can skip battle shocks and stuff with it.
Exactly,
too.
or if
Yeah.
I want to take a battle shock on a certain model.
True.
So,
Yeah.
because if I take battle shocks, I get models back if they're battle line, or heal wounds if they're not battle line. So,
Right.
I'm going to pick up the single flamer with 1 wound,
Bye-bye.
just to do 1 more action, because,
Yep.
you know, he's doing that. And then, I really think it's got to be...
Doesn't have to be 2, but...
Yeah, it's going to be 2, I think. It's a more efficient 2. It's going to be this guy.
Goodbye, Blue Scribes.
Bye, Blue Scribes.
We'll see them later as we go to battle round 2 for you. I will get a command point for getting rid of Capture Enemy Outpost. So that'll put me at 2 at the end of my turn, and I'll go to 3 on Greg's turn. Here is the update of the score at the end of the first battle round. I did update the turn and the command points as we go into Greg's turn, but I'm at a astounding 0 points, and Greg is currently at 10. Now, we're about to score his primary in the second turn, but I will point out, neither one of us got first blood. I was close. I got a flamer down to 1 wound, and the other squad I charged, I kind of bounced off them, but, you know, the opportunity was there. So the other tertiary objectives for the rest of the game will now be Slay the Warlord and behind enemy lines, and that will only be scored throughout the game and at the end of the game, essentially.
All right, so I got Capture Enemy Outpost, which very hard to do, but I think it's good and it's worth the 8 points if I can get it. So I'm going to keep that, and the other one's behind enemy lines. I get 3 points if I have 1 unit and 5 if I have 2. So I think that's very doable, especially with what I picked up last turn.
Let's see if you get your supply line command point on a 4+. Yes,
I
they
do.
are abundant.
Quite.
All right, so that's that done. Then we have to do some battle. Who has to battle
Actually,
shock
I don't
here?
think I have any battle shock. I wish I did.
You're
but
pretty good. These guys would like to battle shock, that's for sure, to get a guy back. Or
they
2
can't
guys
get a guy.
back.
No, they would. Those guys are not battle line, so they only get wounds back.
Oh, it's only battle
So
line.
Nurglings would have liked to have battle shocked, because then I would get 2 bases back.
Perfect. Okay, well then with that in mind, nothing else to really do in the command phase, I suspect.
I don't think so, so we're just going to move on to shooting phase.
You'll get 5 points for this objective, 5 points for this objective for the Scorched Earth, and it caps at 10. So you got your 10 primary this turn.
Yes.
Go to the movement phase. These flamers are getting out of here. They end up on the roof of the building, and here come the pinks.
Pinks are coming in.
This is going to be a long fight, which won't be in my favor. So over here, these flamers are going to go over here. They can still burn the objective.
They can fall back and shoot, so they're
Yes.
eligible to shoot still. So that's what they're going to do.
And I was debating on the Overwatch, but it's not super consistent. I'm going to kill them, and I can save the Overwatch for something else. And as long as you control that objective when you go to burn it, that'll be the case. And with the pinks, that's probably going to be the case. And even if I Overwatch them, you still have the option to just burn any one of the other objectives. So it's like kind of a waste, I think. These guys are flying up.
If they were right here, they're going to move 14, so they're just going to move
Just over my models.
Just over your models.
And land right there.
Yep.
And what do they, mechanically they do more wounds, but how?
Yep, it's on a 4-up for each model.
All right, 3 4-ups coming up. And then 4-ups. Boom, 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 boom. 1 mortal wound. Better believe that wound's going on the Psi Cannon. The Nurglings are retreating from the objective. Not that they have too much to do with it right now. They want to be safe for later.
Yes.
And then, is Big Boy staying on the objective?
I think he's just going to stay where he is. He's just barking orders at everyone.
All right, we're going to see any reserves you want to show up, I assume?
Yes, there are some reserves I would like to show up.
All right, we're going to show you where they end up. For reserves, here come 1 Bloodletter unit staying out of line of sight of the Flamer Overwatch.
Yes.
Because that is not fun for them.
They can come down 6 inches away because this is within my shadow of chaos.
Yeah, right in the no man's land's all yours.
Yep.
We'll fix that, I hope. We're going to try to. We had 10 pinks show up on that objective over there. And then the units you put in reserve was the blue scribes who are going to show up just away from the, what are they called, strike squad, outside of my Overwatch range because they are lone operatives.
Yep.
And then that 1 wound flamer that griefed me for some victory points and obviously contributing to yours is showing over here at the end of the movement phase. No need to worry about battle shocking. And that will accomplish your behind enemy lines, which is quite nice.
Yes.
And what else is there? That's it, eh? There's 1 more unit of pinks you decided not to bring on.
Yes, there's 1 more squad of pinks still in the warp just in case I need them next turn in case, one of these gets wiped. I'm hoping they don't, but we'll see.
All right, fair. And then we're good to go to shooting. Do you want to do that action anywhere?
Yes, I do want to burn this objective right here.
Yep. With the flamers?
Yes, with the flamers.
Yep. So they're eligible to shoot because that's a rule they have. They can fall back, shoot, and charge.
Or not fall back, shoot, and charge. Just fall back and shoot.
Yep, that's all you need.
Yep.
So they're going to perform the action. You don't need to control the action when you start it. So you don't need to control the objective when you start the action. You just need to control the objective when it completes, which is at the beginning of your 3rd turn, I believe.
Yep, beginning of my next turn.
Yeah, so I have 1 battle round to take control of this objective, or at least remain in control of it. Where do you want? So we'll start the action there. Where do you want to start the actual shooting?
Actual shooting, we're going to start with the big boy again.
Oh, big guy. All right.
He's going to do his Plasma Blast gun into the Grandmaster Dread Knight, and his Vulcan Mega Bolter into these guys right here.
Tempted to True Silver Armor. 1 fail and he's dead, so...
No, the Grandmaster.
Oh, the Grandmaster.
The Grandmaster.
Ooh, I'm going to True Silver Armor the crap out of him.
Alrighty.
I have the sigil on him, but... Well, I have the sigil on him. We'll ponder on this. Let me see if I can go anywhere nasty with it, and you might reconsider. I'm not gonna bother popping it. I'm gonna hold on to it, and hopefully, I just live. I will True Silver Armor though. Yep. Vulcan Mega Bolter first. That was into that strike squad there.
This strike squad right here.
Oh, the one in the back. That makes sense. Gotcha. Bring it on. 2 3s to hit. With sustain, we want 6s. Be 11 hits with the sustain. 3s to wound. And we'll have 2-ups because of cover. Couple fails.
Quite a few. 5
failed wound rolls. These are all 2-ups here. You do kill 2 of them though.
Yep.
What's the range of his?
He doesn't have any shooting.
No shooting? Okay.
Nope.
Well, I definitely want to make his stuff a little bit more difficult. So I'll lose you, and you better believe the Psi Cannon. And the big gun.
2d6 shots into him, and I am overcharging.
Yes,
so 2d6 plus 3.
I'm going to assume you're going to... Ooh, awesome.
13
spicy.
shots.
I assume you're going to always overcharge unless you say
I'm
otherwise.
always going to overcharge with that. Yes.
This could be bad for him.
All right, so hitting on 3s.
Okay. 3s to wound. Okay, 4
wounds.
Only the 3 have to go through to kill him, though. So we're probably okay. After everything is said and done with cover, True Silver Armor against AP3, these are 3-up saves. I'll do these 2 at a time. Just because I always like to do it as proper as I can with... Okay, he'll live. It's okay.
It takes 10, though.
I'm going to reroll that to try and save 5 damage, I guess. We're good. Going to be at 8 remaining wounds from 13.
Alrighty. So these pinks are going to shoot into that strike squad right there.
Ooh, I get no cover there. They have AP on their attacks?
They have AP 1, yes.
3-ups it is then. Bring it on!
20 shots hitting on 3s. Strength 4, so wounding on 4s.
Yikes.
Not good.
They're going to burn through my armor a little bit, though, so 3-up saves. We do kill that one. Is it the Psi Cannon? You better believe it is! Oh no, we've run out of Psi Cannons!
Oh no!
Oh yeah, we got to do the hazardous roll on the big guy.
Forgot about that.
Ooh. Hey.
Oh, he takes it! 3 damage!
3 damage on him. He's got 37 wounds remaining.
Oh no!
Damn, he just has to
He fails so hard!
And the last squad of pinks into the strike squad. And 3s to hit. Point blank flickering flames on 4s. Gonna be 3-ups. I will lose. Is anyone wounded? Are they full health?
Full health.
Lose 1 and wound another. I'm gonna lose the Nemesis Force Weapon guy. And
Oh,
then take a
no.
wound on him. And that'll be it. We're on to charging. Do you know where you want to start?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with these screamers right here.
All right, bring it on.
That's
That's
what
what they get.
charge.
Broop. They're gonna go six.
6.
Charging over that way, staying outside of Heroic Intervention range. He can Heroically intervene a little bit cheaper. Anything that targets him is 1 less CP. Or it only ever costs 1, I guess, technically, is the rule. Then the pinks into my strike squad over here. Looking at a 2d6 roll of 5. The thing you rolled relatively low, otherwise it would have blocked the Bloodletters, who I assume would like to follow up charge.
They are going to follow up charge.
All right, well, they don't need much.
All right, let's
what
see.
they get. Survey says 9.
That'll get there.
Welcome to good enough.
Bam.
Hello and welcome. That's it for charges, I guess. I would assume.
I think that's everything. Yeah, these guys are good where they're at.
Would you like to fight over here first?
God, do you have enough CP to interrupt?
No. I only got 1. He can do it for 1, but he's not fighting, so.
Gotcha.
it
So
where it's
I'm
at.
gonna fight over here first then.
Well, then that also works for me.
All right, so these guys will be hitting on force.
Go for the lamprey bites. Okay, that is better than
it's
it's looked.
fine.
Yeah, a little bit better than average.
These are strength 6 though, so 3s.
Ooh, scary. Hey, be spicy. Here's my 4-up saves against the AP2. I'll make average. You crushed 2 of them.
Cool.
Well, let's just lose the guys that are in the back there. Then I'm gonna move on to the Bloodletters, who are gonna pile in and get some strikes. 7 will be in range to strike. 3s to hit
3s to hit.
with their Hellblades.
Ooh, that's.
And 3s. They're very powerful.
And I get to reroll wound rolls of 1 because that's
That's
just
a
their
good
base
thing.
roll. Yeah.
4 fails there on 1s. Okay, more 1s, but a couple
Okay.
more wounds.
These are
Overall,
strength 5, so.
oh, 5. Sorry, not 6, but 5 is still good enough.
So 8.
Your AP2, 4-ups to hold. Ooh, I lose 2. I had a wound on him, so he's cut down by the overwhelming numbers. And the guy with the cleanest armor is going to stick around. He polished his armor before the game. He gets to keep on fighting. But the pink horse are next. You can consolidate, and then the pink
I'm
horse
going to consolidate to the point.
Oh yeah, pinks pile in. 7 can strike.
An attack each, hitting on force.
The prowess. Witness it. 2 hits.
Woo! Strength 3, so 5s. 1.
1 wounding hit. Well, I assume no AP on
No
that.
AP.
Oh, we got a 6 anyways. He's good to go. That's it for your fights?
I think that's it for my fights.
Well, I am gonna go ahead and try to, well, it's either start working on the pinks now, or the Bloodletters. Bloodletters are obviously very scary. In melee, I will start working on the Bloodletters. Why not, I guess. I got 3 attacks with my Nemesis Force Weapon. He's just gonna spin around in a whirlwind of anger. And hate for the Xenos here, we got a wound at whatever you're in. Probably 5-up invul?
On the bloodletters?
Yeah.
5 up.
All right, bring it on.
Blam.
Yeah, no,
Ooh.
you're good. No damage. He
Loved
tried
it.
though. Then I got these
Yes.
guys fighting. Same idea. 3s to hit. Ooh, not okay. Half hit. And I'm gonna assume 3s to wound. Boom, your T4-ish.
T4, yes.
3 saves on them, and that's gonna be
4 ups.
kill 1.
Kill one of them.
All right, 2 damage to swing. 3 wounds each though. We're at the end of the turn. I can decide if I want to put things into the teleport. But I don't believe I actually really want to. I have a lot of things coming in from reserve, and I need my things kind of where they are already, just to assist. I don't know. It's a tough call. Yeah, I'm just going to keep everything where it is. I like, well, I don't love nor do I hate the position they're in, but I can make them work from where they are without risking charges and stuff. So we're going to end the turn there. Scoring, you get behind enemy lines.
I do for 5.
Yes, because you got 2 spicy units there. What was your other card?
It was capture enemy outpost, and I am going to keep it, I believe.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
No point in discarding it. Well, I mean, you could discard, but you just won't get the command point because you got one
Yep,
earlier.
exactly.
So we'll go to my turn 3. And when I said turn 3, I meant bottom of turn 2. My new card, because I still have behind enemy lines from last turn, will be engaged in all fronts, which does correlate well with behind enemy lines, so I can make both those work this turn. It's going to be trying to do a lot of damage the turn 2, to no one's surprise. Getting a command phase, I have to see if my supply lines are going to pop off over here on a 4+. We got
They
it.
do.
Nice. Then I own Greg here, some battle shocks. We'll start with the hurt guy here.
He's not in my shadow, so he is not going to take mortals on a fail.
Nothing too fancy here, just 6s then. He is going to fail.
Okay.
He could have died though. Be battle shock, no strats on him. Also OC0. Good. They're battle shocked and they are in no man's land, I
Then
believe.
it's a -1 to it because you're within my shadow.
I'm going to do this guy first.
Okay.
Let's see. He is leadership 6 normally, so I need to roll 7+. Oh, he loves it. He's
Aw.
good. Kind of rather him die, but I can just put my shots somewhere else, I suppose.
Yep.
But he's okay. He's still fighting. That could be big.
Yes.
Then we're going to move on to this strike squad unit here. Same idea there. Leadership currently 6, but shadow making it hard. Didn't matter what I had.
So D3 mortal wounds to you.
2. That's going to kill one of the members. We'll kill one of them. There we go. And that should be about it. End of the command phase for scoring. I just get 5 on primary. I have to definitely catch up in victory points here. We're going to have to heavily rely on the upcoming reinforcements. So we got the 5 points over here, sorry, for the end of my command phase. And we're going to go to my movement phase, where I'm going to figure out how I want to move some of these things. So we're going to move up towards the blue scribes. Again, Warlord kill, if I can pop it off. Also gets rid of your some of your utility with how many mortal wounds you could deal.
Absolutely. He's one you definitely want to try to kill.
Yeah, if you can get a good move off.
Yep.
I will have to reinforce this objective because Greg kept capture enemy outposts, so it means I'm going to be stuck putting a unit over here all the same. Not the worst, because I'm Grey Knights. I can move them around later, but it is what it is. So these 2 suits are going to shift, boom, to right here. Boom, he's going to move his full 8 that way. The Grand Master does shift back a little bit to get within 12 of the blue scribes to be able to target them. They have a lone operative. But because we're within 12, my weapons will be -1 wound as well. Because both of his weapons are psychic weapons. Well, technically all 3 of them are, but the 2 relevant ones for now are. I want to do a desperate breakout with him, but I can put my shots, like their guns can still effectively go with the flamers and other things, so I'll just keep him in there for now. He loves the war, man. He loves where he is, so he's going to keep it real right there. And then we're going to move up Mr. Grandmaster, or just regular Dread Knight here there. And then this strike member is going to retreat from that combat. He's just going to move towards the objective. Not going to get to it, but he's going to walk towards it. Ending there. The last thing to move are going to be these strike squad members who are going to climb the building. You're going to overwatch one.
I'm going to overwatch just because I got 4 CP and I got to use it on something.
End up like that. These 2 can't quite climb and end their move wholly on top. These ones can, but still good enough just to charge over if things worse goes worse. So we're going to overwatch onto them. 20 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh. And by 3s, it's 6s. This is 1 hit.
Yep.
And wound. Yep. We go 2 up save, guys behind, we're good. Cover. Yep. And that'll be my last normal move. We're gonna go to reinforcements. We're gonna bring everything in because we can afford it. And we're gonna do just that. So we're gonna have my regular Terminator units show up over here because they're the least important to give up movement. I know it's sticky, but I'm fighting demons that have capture enemy outposts, so no, can't risk it. We're gonna place them like this. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it's the only way I can bead or draw a bead of line of sight to this 1 wound flamer with 2 stormbolters. I have a side cannon in there, but I'd rather have the extra shot from the stormbolters. Technically 1 more shot, 1 less to wound, but whatever, I'll take the extra shot. Happy there. And then for the rest of my reserves, Caldor Drago and his paladins desperately need to help out this flank. This is looking suspicious beyond belief. And then my last unit will be the Librarian and his Terminator squad over onto the pinks is the plan. Now the thing here is Drago and the Librarian's units are within Greg's deployment zone for engage, not engage, well, yes, engage in all fronts, but also mostly important, behind enemy lines. So if either one of them fail their charge, they will still give me victory points. I would much rather them make their charge and they just stay there, because I'm going to do some damage to the pinks anyways and probably make my charge next to impossible, which is fine. I had a couple guys lined up to do some piddly little shots to the Nurglings, and that's it. We are at the end of the movement phase. We're going to go ahead and start shooting, and I'm going to start with these guys. Yep. 2 Stormbolters that way, and then everything else into the...
Are they within 12 of him?
I think so. Those 3 are good to go. So I will do 8 Stormbolter shots, then the side cannon. But he's -1 wound from psychic weapons within 12?
Psychic weapons, yes.
So that'd be the side cannon. Okay. Stormbolters, 3s to hit him. Got a couple fails. Toughness.
4.
So these are not psychic weapons, so 4s to wound. 3 saves. 4 pinball. 1 damage.
1.
Let's go. 5 wounds left. We're going to do the side cannon, which is normally 2s to wound. Got a couple hits there. And that -1 wound makes that fail. 1 4-up invuln. Bloop. Yep. Hey, you're good.
He's chilling.
We're going to proceed to these 2 Stormbolters firing at the Flamer over there.
I believe.
I hope.
I believe.
If he could die, that would give me a lot of utility, or take away a lot of utility. We got 5.
4.
4. You know what? I'll even reroll that one. It's still 4. All right, can you make 4 4-ups?
Can I make 4 4-ups?
Good luck.
No, not a 1.
Not a single save there. Okay.
That's fine.
So we kill a Flamer. And we're gonna go on to our Grey Knights here. They could throw grenades, but I'm feeling pretty confident that we can save that command point and just go ahead and hit them with 12 Stormbolter shots. Stormbolter's daka. Look at this shit.
Oh gosh.
Just a casual 12 shots from 3D. And force. This is 6 saves. You cannot cloud the vision of the strike squad. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Hey, still alive! Alright. Alright, well, on to the Grand Master. And I guess I'll do Warlord. Oh, it's not even my Warlord. Drago's my Warlord. He's gonna put the Heavy Incinerator. And, oh man, I could put him in the Flamers. The Heavy Incinerator will go into the Flamers. You know what? This guy only has range to fire at the Flamers as well, so I'll do the Heavy Incinerator with him first into them. 2d6 automatic hits. It's gonna be 8 degrees to wound, and you'll have invuln saves on 4 of them. And we were always gonna make them reroll their ones on their invulnerable saves right now, because obviously they're doing the action.
Yep.
So if they die, they die. Bring it on! 4-ups, rolling ones. That's a good thing. You got 1 reroll in there, and then that one, just do that one first. Yeah, cock die.
Cock die.
Alright, so they're only 1 damage each, so. Okay, well, I kill him and put him down to 1 wound. And that means he's finished. A little overkill. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to shoot at them. That's right, that's where I was like, oh, ooh. I got all these, like, I could deal with him in a charge, I could deal with him in a charge. So I'm going to put everything from him into the Screamers. Yeah, I'll just go everything into the Flamers. I suppose. I think I'm being too greedy here. If I fail a charge over here, it's gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I'll put the Heavy Incinerator in him and the Gatling Silencer into them. I risk too many guys sitting on 1 wound. Incinerator. It's gonna be 10 automatic hits. These are. What's your toughness? 4. 4. Strength 6. So 3 wound normally. So 4. So 3. 5. 4-ups.
You ever seen a man make 5 4-ups?
I have.
Oh, he's on.
Down he goes. That'll be a Warlord kill for the tertiary.
Bang.
The Gatling Silencer into the Screamers. The Silencer, 3s, and we have 2, 3, everything hits. Look at that. Now the Scribes are dead because you do the attacks all 1 at a time still. So these should not be -1 wound anymore. You know what? It matters for 1 roll. 1 damage each, 8 saves.
4-ups.
And that is gonna destroy 1. Gotcha!
Blanc.
And then I will just do this Dread Knight, putting his silencer, or not silencer, he's got a heavy Psi cannon into that 1 singular Screamer. And force! Oh, 3 hits, not bad. 2 wounds, right here in Vuln.
4-ups.
Okay, if you want to reroll it, it's 3 damage a shot.
Oh, it is 3 damage a shot?
Yeah, that's a 3 damage gun. It's important to keep
Gotta
every
try for the
piece you
reroll.
can. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
Keeps him around. I mean, that's
Coolio.
the charge him.
Yeah.
Then on to other things. Drago's unit is gonna fire some. These 2 up here and this guy are gonna fire into the Nurglings there. But I'm just gonna double check all that. I'm gonna have to change up the position of the Silencer and the Stormbolter. I figured he could see from behind him, but he can't. So only the Silencers can see and have line of sight to those Nurglings. Here come a bunch of little monster attacks. 2s to hit. 1's miss. 6s are fancy. Would you believe I have no 6s? Toughness on the Nurglings are 3. These are strength 4. Roll that one. Alright, fails. We have 7 saves. 1 damage. And 6s.
That was almost a 6.
Oh, like.
But they're dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would that last one matter?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're dead.
They go down anyways.
So we're down to 1.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, boop.
Alright. We're just expunging all demons. No demons live. And the last thing to resolve, actually, you know what? Yeah, well, whatever. I'll do these guys here. They're going to attack the pink horrors. We're going to do the Librarian with his Vortex of Doom, and then just a Psi Cannon and some Stormbolter shots. Let's go Vortex of Doom. It's the infamous one. You know what? To drag it out a little bit longer on this resolution, Vortex of Doom has always been kind of like a taboo ability. It's always been kind of like, God, it just does so much, but if it backfires, it's so nasty. Every edition. So let's see if that continues. We roll a 5. What that means is a little Vortex of Doom. 2d3 mortal wounds instead of 2d6. Or d6 on me. In this case, 3 mortal wounds. Pop, pop, pop. Now, their split and split again ability only works on attacks.
Yes.
It technically only works on attacks. I don't like things that mitigate it too much. I wish it would just say every time a model was removed, but I get why it's just attacks.
Yeah.
Because there's probably more, if they allowed it to be everything else, there's probably more nefarious things you could do with it. But
right.
I guess dying to a psychic attack, well, it's not true, because psychic attacks are always the best way to deal with demons, but that's not necessarily true in mechanically this way. Anyways, I digress. Bolter. He does not have a bolter. Bolter 2 bolters, 3 bolters, and the Psy Cannon. The Librarian's Purge Soul out of the way. Misses. There we go. I was not going to focus it. It's like a character killer. Just a variety of Stormbolter shots. A couple guys out front are in rapid fire range, and then I'll do the Psy Cannon. Trees is not a bad roll. It's actually just average. Toughness 4.
Toughness 3.
Ugh, they're weak. That's the pink horse though.
Yep.
4, 6 saves.
4 ups. Oh, that was good.
Not bad. 2 go down. Split and split again.
And that's resolved at the end of the shooting.
Oh, because I got
so
one more
if you
thing
wipe
to do.
the squad, I don't get to split.
Oh, true. Okay, I see what's
Yep.
up. Oh, if I just kill all 10 pinks in one go?
They don't get to split at all.
The only that could happen against like some bolter spam.
That's why I was afraid of the Vortex to do.
Oh, fair, yeah.
The more you kill, the less likely. Yeah.
Yeah, good. It's a good thing I don't want to wipe them. All right, cannon. 2 hits. 2 wounds. 2 demon saves. And it's going to be...
Save 1, fail 1.
1 died. All right, that is... Oh, I got 2 more Stormbolters to fire at you.
Yep.
3 die and splitties. Bop.
No splits.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta roll better. Here's the Stormbolters from the 2 guys on the upper level, just raining down shots from above. You have 5 saves. That was like a 5. So 5 more invulns. Come on, no splitting.
Watch, I'm gonna fail all 5 of these and have no pinks left.
It's me versus the Titan. Hey, you got 2 left. You can
I got
split
2
again.
left. Cool, I'm gonna pull these 2 and then try to split.
Can you make a single 4-up for me, please? Pinks!
There we go. 4
That's what we got. We got some blues. Anything you put over there makes this charge easier.
Oh, his charge, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. We got
Well, also, there's their charges too.
Ah, true. Yeah. Powerful triangle formation. I believe that will end my shooting phase, which was quite successful. Gonna go ahead and do some charging. I'm gonna do them last. These guys are gonna declare charge. They gotta go 3 down, roll kind of high. 8 might do it. That's how they end up. These guys won't be able to attack, nor will they be able to pile in, but they're keeping coherency. That's important. Let's go with this Dread Knight declaring a charge. Yeah, he's just gonna go to the Screamer. He's battle shocked. Can't do anything tricky with him. 4? Well, welcome. This is about 2. So we'll just go. Yeah. Then we got the big old Dread Knight behind the tree right there, declaring a charge against. I'll do both. I'll do the Flamer and the Bloodletters. I'm gonna crank a 6. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, he'll get in base with both. Oh, let me get that die out of the way.
Yep.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's about a 5-inch charge. Touch. I'm gonna tank shock that 1 wound Flamer. Throw 12 dice at this. I'll do the first half. He takes 2 mortal wounds and dies. Keeps him where they are. The last charge is Drago's charge into the pinks. Can't really get the bloodletters because they're being shielded. So Drago does give his unit +3 to the charge roll. They are 9 away, 9.5 away-ish. And we're gonna roll a, ooh, we fail. Wow. We're gonna spend a command point on them to reroll. 4 to victory, let's go. And we're gonna roll instead an 8, which becomes an 11-inch charge. And that's where they go with their 11. A couple guys lagging behind because they had to drop down 4 and go over 7. I believe, that's probably it for my charges. If I move the Librarian's unit, I would just be throw in some points away. So I'm gonna do a hypothetical charge. See how eager they feel. I forgot to mention he does have the enhancement, eager for battle. It's +1 to charge rolls. I'm not that I'm using it here. This is a hypothetical charge, but he would have made it because I just can't stop rolling.
Well, no, I pulled a bunch.
Yeah, he pulled a bunch. That's true. Yeah. It's inescapable wrath. Okay, that's it for charges. I might as well just go first because there's no interrupt. Is there any shenanigans I have to worry about?
No shenanigans. If I need to do anything, it'd be add AP to a weapon, and I'm not going to do that.
For the, that's yeah. Gotcha. All right, let's go with Drago and the dummies. Unfortunately, I did push this guy. So these 2 guys got into base contact, which means this guy goes here because no one else could make it into base contact. So these guys have to pile up and around. I think one guy won't be fighting, weirdly enough. I can't get stupid rock is in the way. I can't get through it. So this paladin's not fighting. Into the pinks. All right, so Drago charges in. He's going to do 1 single anime swipe with his Titan sword to see what he can accomplish. Everything hits. 2s. There we go. 6 saves. 4 up and vulnerable saves. Look, 1 anime swipe kills 3 pink horrors. 16 attacks for the rest of the paladins. 2s to hit with their force weapons. Hey, there we go. And a couple fails. Rank 6. They're going to fail 3 wounding hits. That's 4, 8, 10. 4 ups. There's 7 left. Chances are you'll live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One
of them lived.
1 pink survives. Excellent. Woo. And then we get 9 split and split agains because I got no more attacks from that unit. Left with that 1 pink horror left. And we're going to roll some splits.
Split rolls. good number.
5, not bad. 5. We got
10
10
blues.
10 blues. Welcome.
Hit a
Split again. Here they are. Let's go. Let's get on in there. Boom, boom, boom. And I guess let's get this guy in there. Again, actually doesn't help me out too much. That guy more to pile in, I guess, and this guy can just whatever hang out there. It's not going to help him out too much. And then I'm going to go with this Dread Knight. He's going to sweep through the bloodletters. He'll have 10 attacks. 10 attacks on 3s. And strength 5.
Toughness 4.
3s it is. And you have 6 demon saves.
6 5-ups.
You make 2. 4 die. That's all he's got. And then the rest of my charges will simply be these 2 units here. I'm going to go with the Dread Knight first, I guess. I'll do his strike. The single attack. I think that was a sweep. Strike is the 5 attacks out of d6 damage. Try that out. 3s, or 4s actually, because I'm hurt. 2s. 1 in Volm. Boom. Oh, you're good.
Makes it.
Hypothetically, would have been enough to kill him, but you're good. You might as well attack back. And actually, I don't know. I'll just do my Grey Knights.
Yep.
Get them out of the way.
Yep.
My strike squad.
And then you have your. Well, then we have ongoing combats. And
Then we're
there's that guy over
ongoing.
there.
Yeah, you definitely want to do them first. These hit and strength 6. I think they're quite good. Damn. 5 demon saves.
So
On the blue horse
blues
first.
and we have 1 more save after this.
Do they have 4-ups as well?
They have 4-ups as well.
I kill 1 blue.
Kill 1 blue and then 1 more save.
Boop. Boom. Does that blue turn into brimstone?
On a 4-up.
Let's see it. That's all my attacks. Brimstone.
Nope.
Not bad. And then we'll just go ahead and do. Can't really. I don't think I'll ever really be able to get them down there because I have to be able to do a full go down. That costs 4 inches technically.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go over here.
All right, we'll pile in like this.
My Dread Knight. So a couple of the bloodletters attacking my strike squad member, and then these 4 bloodletters attacking the Dread Knight. It's gonna eat it.
What's your strike squad?
All right, 3s and 3s. Okay.
1.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Strength
to get.
5, so 3s.
That's a wound.
AP
And-
minus 2.
Ooh, that's a 1.
Got him.
I'm gonna let him die. My hypothetical reroll. He would have lived, but I get to keep the command point still. The Dread Knight. Good start.
Good start.
And the strength 5.
Strength 5.
5's to wound him. Then he's only toughness
And
8.
reroll wounds of 1.
Oh, true. I see a 1 and 2 of them and 3 of them. Ha ha.
3
Nice.
wounds, AP 2 each.
These are gonna be 4-ups. I'll make 1 fail 2.
2 damage apiece.
You'll have 4 wounds left. 4 wounds left? I meant 9. He takes 4 damage. I will. I got nothing else. You killed the guy I could have fought
So
with.
I'm gonna fight back over here.
Beautiful. Striking with 3 blues and 2 pinks. And claws.
Hitting on 4s.
Slash slash. Hey, you hit.
Strength 3, 5s. No wounds. Blues.
Blues on 5s.
2
Couple
hits. Strength on these is 3.
Still 5s. Got
One
1.
save.
And that is a wound.
Oh!
The only purpose these guys up here have is to take wounds. We got a couple more combats to resolve. We're gonna have the Screamer, and then we've already piled in the blues and the pinks, and they're gonna attack Drago's unit. We're gonna do the Screamer first, though.
3.
4s. This okay. I was gonna say this could finish him off.
Not anymore. But it does. It's strength 6, so it does wound.
Minus 2. We are looking for a 4-up save here. Chilling with 1. And then we move on to here. We got some blue claw attacks.
Blue claw. They want to attack too.
Oh, nice. Okay, so 7 blue claw attacks.
7 blue claws.
5s and 5s. We got 3 hits. That's impressive on paladins.
Let's get a Terminator. These are strength
3 should be
so-
5s. Yeah, we're
Yep,
toughness
5.
5.
So yep.
Okay.
1 wound.
Look at that. 2-up save. Are you ready, paladins? Good enough. Let's go 2-up save crew. That will conclude my turn. My secondaries again were to be engaging on all fronts and to be behind enemy lines. Now, I did not do either of those at their full potential, but I got them at their half potential. So I am engaging 3 different quarters. I got this quarter, that quarter, and the librarian and his unit have that table quarter. This one has been abandoned because Drago is within 3. The lines here, I have to be more than 3 away from this line to count them as taking this quarter. That's okay, because I wanted them in combat. You don't have control over charging and piling in. So I'd rather lose the points and get in combat. And then for behind enemy lines, I have 1 unit behind enemy lines. Now those are both worth 2 points normally, but +1 because of tactical. Behind enemy lines might be always 3, but in this case, engage will be 3, behind me lines will also be 3. And I got 4 points earlier for the Warlord kill. As for the additional tertiaries, I do want to know your feedback on the tertiary objectives. Do you want to see them in my future games? Yes or no? Leave the feedback down below in the comments. I forgot to say that earlier. So not as many people of you are watching right now, but I'll still appreciate your feedback all the same. Just taking a look at the end of the second battle round, just updating the command points and everything here. We might get one more on Greg's turn coming up, but we'll see that in a second. I'm at 11 total points, 5 primary, 6 secondary, 4 tertiary, so that's 15 points. Greg's at 25 points. He's crushing me on victory points, but I killed a lot of demons there, leaving him with not a whole lot to play with, but he does have more reserves. So we got to keep on going. We got a big grind ahead of us.
All right, so I drew Capture Any Outpost and Engage on All Fronts. Well, I had Capture Any Outpost from last turn. So I'm actually going to pitch Engage on All Fronts because with the few number of models I have remaining, I don't think it's going to be too possible. And I ended up drawing Cleanse, which is also pretty difficult, but I think I might be able to get at least some points on that this turn.
Roll for supply lines, see if you get that 3rd command point.
Nope.
Oh, the supply lines have run out.
No!
So you'll be at 2, I'll be at 3.
Yes. My turn I score 10 primary.
Yeah, correction, down to 1 because it does cost 1 for new orders. So 1 command point to my 3, and then we got some battle shocks and primary scoring, but it looks like you're going to get 10 points on primary again. You have definite control of this objective. Yes. I got at most 6 models worth of OC on it, and you have about 10 plus, if not more. Yeah. So for battle shocking, you're all good here.
Yep.
You only have the 1, eh?
These guys and this guy.
Oh, yes, this guy. Which one would you like to do first?
I'll do the Screamer first.
All right, Screamer it is. You roll 7?
I think he's okay.
That is a pass. We just have to double check something for the pink horse here because they're at 5 out of 10, and you do have to be below half strength. But let's see if there's something weird about their rule. That's just one more blue horror, and they would have rolled a battle shock and maybe gotten some pinks back. But
yep.
As of now, that's where they stand. And we're going to go to the end of the command phase where you have control over this objective and the one in the back for 10 points. You have, how many, what's the OC over there on your side?
It's 2 for the pinks and 1 for the blues, so that's 7.
So I got 8 there. Okay, so that's mine for now, but not that that matters too much. You still have, is the shadow gone now, I guess? Because this one's uncontested. No one's got it.
I guess my shadow is gone, you're right.
In the middle, yeah. Not that it affects much.
Yeah.
For now. So we're going to go ahead right to the movement phase. You got your 10 points, and the Warlord, the Warhound, is
just going to move up.
He's wiggling
14
around. He's going to go, we're going to park him right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Walk. It's perfect. We actually didn't have to move much.
Next turn I can move, I can move him over there too. Cool.
Okay, well, obviously we have a rampaging Warhound in the middle of the table here.
Rawr.
And I can go for your objective, but I don't have that objective secondary anymore, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, but it is 10 points if I can burn it. Well, when you're left with the Warhound, you're left with the Warhound, right? Yep. And then we're going to go to the blues and pinks. We're going to retreat from this combat. We're to hear the pinks and the blues retreat. The bloodletters are staying in the combat.
They are.
Nothing really happened over here, but on the other side of the table where the pinks are, we had a retreat from the Flamer. He went...
The Screamer.
Sorry, Screamer. Whew, way around this way. There he is, right there. Happy as can be. And then at the end of the movement phase, we had Pink Horror show up from reserve. Now, there was a stratagem. Can't remember the name of it.
It is Denizens of the Warp, I believe.
They get to, when they arrive from reserves via deep strike, they can arrive outside of 3 of the enemy. They just cannot declare charge rolls. But I will overwatch that with the Grandmaster. But this is going to get you a lot of victory points because you can cleanse it, and you can, what's it called, the other one? Take my objective. Capturing my outpost. That's 11 victory points. It's a nice little steal here, but let's see what this Grandmaster can do to him. He's got the Incinerator and the Gatling Silencer. Gatling Silencer, we're going to have 2 hits, which will be 4 hits because of sustain. And strength 6, 4 wounds. Maybe it's 6 strength 8, but it's 2 wound, 4 saves altogether.
This was the Gatling Silencer?
Yeah, that was that one there.
Hit on 6s?
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, well, it's got sustained hits.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
I got 2
saves.
Yeah.
Wow.
I killed 2
of them.
Just 2 of them. And then we got the Heavy Incinerator, which is be 8 automatic hits, which will also wound on 2s. That is going to be 5 additional saves at 4 up. And I will burn 4 additional ones. So 6 will die, and then we'll split and split
I'll
again.
pull them first.
Yeah. Bop, 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 bop. And the 4 ups. 6 go down, and 4 come back. There's so many more of them, but we're working towards that end goal of killing them all. So that'll be movement complete to the shooting phase.
Yep, so these guys are actually going to cleanse this objective because I need to. So.
Boo!
Yep.
Not a lot of other options to cleanse with because the pinks don't have pistols. I'm surprised the horrors don't have pistols.
Yeah.
I guess that might give them too much utility. I don't know. I don't really play with them or against them a lot, but I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to cleanse with the big guy or burn with the big guy. I mean, we could, but that gives up a plasma blast gun and the Vulcan Mega Bolter.
And I'm kind of in the situation where I need those.
And everyone here watching wants to see them anyways too.
Oh,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah, there's always that. So we're not going to cleanse there. We are going to cleanse here. The only shooting to do, I think, is the big guy. If I'm correct.
I think so, yes.
All right. Where are the shots
All right,
going?
so Warhound, the plasma blast gun is going into these guys, and the Mega Bolter is going into these guys.
All right. I am going to true silver armor my Terminators to try and keep them around. Or to give them a 3-up instead of a 4-up save. We're going to resolve the Mega Bolter first. 3s!
Sustained hits.
6s are good.
3s.
With an AP of 1?
AP of 1, yes.
AP 1 just counteracts the cover I have. You kill 1. If they weren't a 2-up save, it'd still be a 1 failed guy. Oh, no!
I overcharge plasma blast gun into the Terminators, and this will be a 2d6 plus 4 because blast.
Let's see, 12. All right.
11. On 3s.
Hey!
Not bad, not bad.
Will be 2s to follow
Wounding,
up.
wounding on 2s.
Couple fails, 3 fails. Damn. 5 saves. Well, the armor didn't matter. I'm just rolling really well. 1 dies. Kind of hits them. This guy dies. And a charge. Oh, what's this guy going on here?
Warhound's going to charge the single strike squad.
No. Fine. I can't really fail, but let's see what you roll.
Yeah.
6. Okay, wait, just about
Bam.
crushinated there. Well, might as well roll up those attacks. That's the charge.
Alrighty, 10. Hitting on 4s, 8 attacks.
Titanic feats. That's 3 hits. Strength 10-ish or
Strength
more.
10, yes.
2s to wound. And
3 wounds, AP 1.
3-up save because of Artificer armor. He's good. He's good and good. Can't even kill 1 strike squad with melee. What's going on? That means I get to pick. I think this one has the most logic behind it, so he is going to sweep with his greatsword there and have 5 times 2 attacks. 3s. Very dramatic, but only 5 hits. 2 3s. 5 wounds.
5 ups.
I kill 3.
Alrighty.
All right. 3 are caught by the sweep. And then you pick. Might as well do the other pink horrors.
Alrighty, so 2 pinks attacks, hitting on 4s. Nope.
Okay.
Then 3
Blues! We got nothing.
None.
Just parrying their blows away. Suppose I only really have over here to fight back. I got 2 Strike Squad Grey Knights fighting back. With their Nemesis Force weapons, we got 5 hits. Strength 6. 4 save.
I'll take 1 on a pink first and the rest on blues.
Alrighty. Until the pink dies, he's okay. Are they all the same save?
They're all 4 ups.
I can just roll them all at once and allocate the wounds that way as well. That works. Hey, we got the pink, which might become 2 blues.
Which it does.
Nice. More blues, let's go. 2 pink horrors there, and then we continue attacking with your bloodletters into my Dread Knight.
Hitting on 3s.
Bramp.
Uh-oh, that one I cannot see. It was a
5 to wound, rolling 1s. Who's that one there? Okay.
None.
Demons are a struggling today. That'll be the end of the round. So you cleanse this one. That's worth 3 victory points.
And I captured an enemy outpost.
That is worth 8 victory points. That's 11 points of that move back there on those pinks. That's not bad. So that means nothing to discard, no command points.
Yep.
This round so far. Actually, yeah, because the supply line screwed you over too. So you'll gain 11 points there. I do have to pick a couple of units that are not engaged to try to do greatness. So I am going to pick 2 of my units. That's going to be, these guys are going to disappear. And so is, I wonder if he shows up battle shocked still, which is interesting. I'm going to assume he does, so I'm not going to pick him. Before I do that, I got to attack you. You have to do your hazardous roll, and I have to hit you with my strike squad
you're right,
guy.
yes.
I hit you 2 times, and I wound you neither time, to no one's surprise. And do I get damage here? No. I'm probably just going to keep him here. I'm going to choose the Librarians unit. They're going to disappear as well and show up on my... they're just going to literally just shunt over there, essentially, is what's up. For a clear shot, they're going to go into the teleport assault and reappear at my next reinforcement step, which will be right over here. Also to note, you have expanded the Shadow of Chaos yet again to the middle because of both of this in conjunction.
Yes.
So when I do battle shocks over here, the nasty, which will be.
I'm hoping that
those.
the
It could
Dread
go
Knight.
both.
I'm hoping.
2 new cards. For turn 3, we have Defend Stronghold. It's a good thing I didn't take too many resources away from there, I suppose. I could bring them back, I guess, also, but I have to reacquire my own home objective. And I am gonna try and do No Prisoners as my second card. That is just kill things, the objective. Which Granius would love to do against Demons. So that's 2 per unit killed. I have a couple units on my balling, so I'll be able to get a couple points for that, I hope. But you never know, though. I cannot do supply lines. I don't control that objective. Woo. Very sad, very sad. In fact, I'm not getting too many primary points at all here, I think. This objective I got zilch on, though luckily I do have OC 8 on that to your 8-ish?
A 7.
7? All right, so I'll get 5 victory points there, all the same. As for Battle Shocking, I could Insane Bravery one of these guys, which I'm probably gonna do the Grandmaster and Dread Knight armor, because I don't want him to die. I'm gonna do the hypothetical roll for him.
You only have 1 CP, right?
I got 2 CP.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, is it only 1 CP? It should only. Well, he
It's
would
2
have.
CP now.
Oh, they made it 2, did they?
I believe so, yeah.
I know they made it. You had to do it before the roll.
And you're -1.
That's true. Yeah. Well, I would have failed, but I
Yeah.
had the 2 CP. His 1 CP, but you do have to declare before you roll. And then I got that guy there who could be battle shocked. Oh, he's failing. That's D3 more wounds because of the Shadow of Chaos. Oh, he's dead. No.
He's so scared. He died.
He's quiver and died. I think I used the 1 CP because I failed his hypothetical roll, which would have killed him as well.
Let's be honest. The one guy dying, if you had to stare at that, you know, how tall is that? Like in scale, I think that's at least 80 feet tall.
I'd say easily, yeah.
Easy, maybe 100
Yeah.
because 8 feet. Yeah, it's probably 80 to 90 feet tall.
There is specifications at Titanicus. I don't know what they are, but he's tall. He is
Quite
tall.
rather
quite
tall. And has a friend riding the top.
My guy kept jumping in between all the steps. That's what happened. That's what the armor saves were.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, I get my 5 victory points for the end of command phase there, and we're going to go to my movement phase. Okay, let's move some of this. We're just going to move him to get out of the way and have these guys come on up. And then I'm going to double up with the Grandmaster to assist over this way as well. We're going to have this guy shoop to there. So as he moves, the pinks are going to be the ones to overwatch him before he moves. He's about here when he starts that move.
So they're all within 18 then, solidly.
Let's wish them luck. See what they got.
Right. Pinks first.
These are 4s?
None.
Or 3s, I mean?
Oh, they're 6s because Overwatch.
Oh, just
Overwatch.
of course.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep
And then
forgetting it's
blues.
Overwatch.
None.
Okay.
Oh, Demons not showing up today.
You. Greg gets no break for Greg.
No break.
And then Drago and his paladins are gonna go up and around. Why don't we get some pressure on these guys here? Let's have you go back here. Scoot a whole spread. Deal with the pinks on this side, and then deal with the blood letters later. The Dread Knight's doing just fine. End of the movement phase. We're gonna bring in our strike squad of 2 and our librarians unit of Terminators back here. Both showing up here. That'll be the end of my shooting movement phase. So in the shooting phase, I'm debating on not burning it, but I'm gonna burn it because I think I can fight for the side objectives and my home objectives. So I'll have my, I'll just do the Terminators are gonna do it just in case I pick them and you kill them. So I'd rather, like, I'm likely to kill all of them. So they'll be the ones.
However, there is a Warhound Titan.
I know. And then for shooting, we're gonna have the. I guess he's just gonna incinerate the blood letters. Let's go. D6 automatic hits 7, strength 6, T4. We have 3 wounds on him. 5 up in bones. I roast them all. That's
Toasty roasty.
That's 1 no prisoner tally. And then the paladins are gonna light up the blues and the pinks here. I got 2 guns. Drago will do scouring, I guess, and 3 Stormbolters. So let's do the Stormbolters, the Silencers, and then if I need to, I'll do Drago stuff. 2s to hit with all their Stormbolters. No fancy rules on 6s. 3s to wound. Okay.
Okay, I'll take that.
That's fair. I mean, that's only 7 saves. These are all 4-ups, right?
These are all 4-ups. Yep.
Yeah,
on
you just roll
blues.
them all once. Yeah. All on blues. I kill, what, 3 blues?
3 blues.
Eat that, pop, pop, pop.
Bam, bam, bam.
We got the Silencers, 2 Silencers, hitting on 2s, and wounding on 3s, strength 5. Ooh, there we go. And there's 5 more saves. 4-ups.
Blues.
I will gun down 1.
Oh gosh, this is when I didn't want them to be good.
And then I'll do, I'll just pass on his psychic attack. I don't want to overkill though. I don't want to make it that much harder to fight. This gives me a little more opportunities. Moving on to this. Yeah, you got splits. I'm done attacking.
Yep.
Well, you got brimstones coming in.
4 splits.
I see
3 brimstones.
3 brimstones. Welcome back. And yeah, sorry, back to this. Let's do everything into the blues and the pinks here. I'll start with these guys firing at them. I got Psy Cannon. Whatever, I'll put the Psy Cannon on the big guy, I guess. And then I'll do the Stormbolters there. Guys, the Stormbolters. Bop, 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 bop. 3s to wound. You owe me 7 saves. It's always 7. Like
7
no matter what.
saves starting on the pink.
Pinks until there's one, I assume.
think.
You just do them all at once, because they're all 4-ups.
Yep.
And then just allocate the wounds however you want.
Alrighty, so we'll do pinks first.
Got 2 dead pinks. And then, okay, well, there's going to be a total of 6 wounds.
Yep, so I'm going to
kill
pull them like this.
3 pinks, 3 blues. That's what we have left. We're going to resolve the Psy Cannon into the side of the Warlord. I got a hit. It wounds. You'll have cover and a 2-up save.
Blunk.
No damage.
I think split rolls.
The pinks.
3 pinks.
Oh.
I get 4 blues.
And
And then
then
blues. I get 1 brimstone.
Then we're going to go to the Grandmaster. His guns are not really well equipped to deal with this guy, so we're just going to bully the pinks and the blues. The Incinerator would be 9 automatic hits, which would be 2s to hit. And then 8 saves, which will be all 4-ups effectively.
I'll take it on the pink first, actually.
All right, bring it on. Bloop. And that'll kill just the pink.
Yeah?
Let's do the Gatling Silencer. Gatling Silencer, 2 misses, but 4 6s.
Ugh.
There we go. Rank 6, 2s, and 2 fails. That's gonna be 4, 8, plus 4, 16. There we go. 12. 12 makes sense.
All right.
Invulns.
4-ups.
Brep.
Do I live?
Maybe. 5.
Yeah, I live.
Nice. I'll take it.
Cool.
We got 4 splits on the blues. As one blue stands alone.
The blue stands alone.
Do we get some brimstones?
In fact, get 3 of them.
Oh, welcome back to a unit of 4. Hey, look at that. And I think that's kind of it. Oh, nope. I got this Dread Knight who's going to put his heavy side cannon into the Warhound. Why not? And 6 shots, 4s because he's hurting. Got a couple misses. 5s to wound still. Nada! Trying to get through that void shield. There they are right there. Boom, boom. Got it for shooting. We're going to go to charging. I'll start here. We're going to declare a charge. Drago's unit into the horrors. And we're going to roll 7. So we're going to have you go. Who's going to completely end up blocking off Big Dummy there, but that's okay. Should only really be them attacking. The rest won't be able to fight. That'll be too far away over there. But I can get in base contact with these guys. So we'll go you. I really shouldn't grab them by their little books. They're very flimsy. And then we're going to move on to this. Terminator's charging. I'll do him first, actually. He'll go, oh, wow. Thank you. Let's go 3. Ding. Terminator's into them next. 9. Something like that. And then the Grandmaster is, not the Grandmaster, the Dread Knight is going to charge and help out the Strike Squad. 6. If you could be so kind just to move that 1 inch towards that blue.
Blarp.
Boop. Thank you very much. Do I want to tank shock that? Probably need the help. No, I don't think I will. I'm a defensive player at heart. I always like to save my CPs for reactionary things. Okay, well, there's no interrupting. The camera's looking this way, so I'm going to start over here. My Grandmaster is going to sweep through those horrors. 10 attacks. Wow, 10 hits.
Yep.
And
Now 10 ones.
2s. 10 saves. 10 hits, 10 saves. Jeez.
10 4-ups.
Let's see it. Nope. Close, actually.
That's a squad, though.
That is just enough to kill him. Another no prisoner. Neither one of them will have any capability of piling in or consolidating. On to Drago's unit of paladins here. Drago will swing with the Titan sword on 2s. He is not feeling like missing today. Wow, 6 saves. He hasn't missed a
4-ups.
beat
I'm
yet.
going to start with the... I'm actually going to start with the pink.
Okay.
And then go to the blues.
Gotcha. Whoosh. He'll kill 3 models.
Yep.
24 attacks with the remaining paladins. 2s and 2s. First little bit, 2 misses. And... okay, so 10 wounds on the first bit. Just get the second one going with their nemesis weapons. 2 misses again. Very average, I like it. So 10 wounds plus an additional 7. 17 saves on the horrors. All right.
4-ups.
Good luck. Oh, no. That's...
Wait.
Wait.
No. Is there? How many are left? Oh no. We're dead.
You got 7 remaining.
Yeah, no. No way. All dead.
The paladins do the job. Green Knights are rolling hot today, man.
Demons
Nowhere
are
to
rolling not today.
It's not a great combination, that right there.
Yeah.
That's it for this side of the battlefield. I have one more thing to clean up, and that'll be this side with my Dread Knight. Over to here, I'm simply going to sweep at you. I got 3 misses and 2. Well, 3's 2. It's only 25. That is going to be 5 saves. 4 ups. I kill 2.
Alrighty, so
2
1, 2.
blues. That's it for his attacks. Do they split?
Hopefully they do. Oh, I wanted to pull a pink. Shoot.
Oh, I thought you can still pull the pink. Don't matter
I'll
to me.
pull a pink instead of the blue. Yep.
Changes nothing for me.
Coolio.
What does the banner do for them?
The banner gives them +1 leadership, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So I have the pink split first.
Hey.
Does blue split? Does not.
No, all right, we get 2 blues though.
Yep.
The blue horrors. Well, he's got nothing else going on. You may swing with him.
Yep.
To take out the Dread Knight. We're gonna try and take out the Dread Knight.
6 attacks hitting on 5s.
Okay, it's a good start. You got 2. You need a 6 here to wound.
I in fact do. Nope.
Double 1. Okay,
Ah.
nice. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna go with my 2 Grey Knights. Right here. It's gonna be okay. With the drop die. Strength 6. 3 saves on the blue.
4 ups.
Kill 1. Does it split? No.
No.
Left with 5 remaining. Are they OC2 or 1? They're 1.
1.
Gotcha. Okay. And that is the end of my turn. Again, I started to raise this, but we won't see that until the start of my next turn. And as for my objectives, I killed Bloodletters, Horrors, and I think that was it. That's 6 victory points for no prisoners. And I'm halfway to defending my objective. Say no prisoners does cap at 5 though, so I don't get 6 for it, I only get 5. And I'm halfway to defending my stronghold, which makes me feel like I should get rid of it, but I've already gotten a command point this battle round, so whatever. But the Warhound's coming for it, and I can't stop him. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't think I'm gonna be getting it. I'll just draw something better than 3 points anyways, I suppose. And update, before we're technically on turn 4, but a little points update. I'll be at 21, I'll be at 25 in total. You have 46. So I'm lagging behind a little bit here, but I'm about to burn your objective. That'll be worth 10 on primary. I'll be scoring more primary. I am all over the table. It's more of a slow progression with this Grey Knight list, but we're getting there. We got 2 turns of scoring left.
All right, so I pulled Investigate Signals, which funny enough, I can actually do with my little Screamer that fell back. He can just get within 9 of the edge with his 14-inch move, and defend Stronghold, which did actually change my game plan. I was gonna try to take and burn his objective, but I realized if I deny him burning mine, this was one of the last chances he had to try to burn an objective. So if I deny this turn, he's not gonna be able to get that 10 points. And that's just as good as me scoring it.
It's all action revolving around here. I do have a lot of OC on it, so you're gonna have to roll, like, I have more than he does, but if you kill a lot of my stuff, then I won't, you know.
Right.
That's how it works. Okay, in your command phase, we've already given ourselves command points. I'll be at 2, you'll be at 1.
Yep, I have Battle Shock tests to make, but actually no, they're at 5, so.
It's still fine. And then you got the Horror and Screamer in the back.
And he's
there.
at full health already, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, him,
but
yeah.
I have to make the Battle Shock.
Yeah, because he won't be able to investigate signals if he fails.
Well, he's eligible to shoot still.
Well, he'll be, so he does fail. So you can't investigate signals with Battle Shock units.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use Insane Bravery on
Yep.
that for the CP.
Should have done that beforehand, but I'm a bad player.
It's one of those, like, yeah, you can roll it, but then it's like, it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter too much because that's the right move at the right time. And
Right.
like, typically we play kind of fast-ish. So boom, look
Yeah,
at that. He's
cool.
gonna move there. He's gonna start investigating signals.
Cool.
That just means that Greg has no command points to make magic happen here. He's got to
Yep.
roll well for once. Warhound is gonna move this way.
13.
They're going from here to here, looking down at them ominously. Good old Warhound. And what do we got over here with these guys? Are they sticking in combat? Sorry, the horrors there. And then, if we didn't say it earlier, Greg got 5 points for controlling this at the end of his command phase. Mr. Warhound, bring it on. Is he putting everything in the Terminators or splitting the Vulcan Mega Bolter and the Plasma Blast Gun?
He's going to put the Vulcan Mega Bolter into the Strike Squad and the Plasma Blast Gun into the Terminators.
They will true silver armor. Blank Vulcan Mega Bolter strafe against the Strike Squad.
Bam.
Boom, 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 boom.
That strength is 6, toughness is 3s.
They're hugging that terrain. Hopefully this will help.
Pretty good.
13 saves. These are all 2-ups because of cover. So here's 6. Here's 10. I'll re-roll three additional ones. He killed none so far. Thank you, Games Workshop for the 2-up armor save. One. He got one.
Cool.
Kill this guy back here. Oh yeah. Now plasma blast gun.
2d6 plus 3 plus 4 because blast.
Yes.
7, so 11.
Right to 11 again. 11 on 3s. You definitely want to kill these.
Okay, only drop 2.
You want to kill like 3 of them. 3 of them is
Yeah.
ideal. Yeah. 2s to wound. All right, not bad.
Didn't drop a single one.
Nice, so it's 5.
9 saves.
And 3 ups because of cover and true silver armor. You need to kill 3 of them here. Oh, perfect, got 4. Be 1, 2, 3, and I don't need the banner because I won't have the extra OC for now.
Yep.
Excellent. That is.
I have a hazardous roll to make.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Hazardous roll. No.
Good.
Not quite. He's good to go. Pretty much right to charging.
Yep.
He rolls. He's going to the Terminators. Good enough.
Good enough.
He could just fight them from the other side of the wall if he needs to.
Yep.
He doesn't need to move at all.
Yeah. 8 attacks.
8 attacks into the Librarian and his 1 remaining. If you kill that one guy, I get normal models back. That is it.
Cool. So hitting on force.
Yes, sir.
Hitting on force. Okay. 5 hits. Strength 10.
Still 2s.
5 saves.
I'd use True Silver here as well, just to ignore the AP1, which I assume you have.
Yep.
Because there's no cover here. So 2s. Oh, we do lose 5. How much damage is it?
2 damage.
Oh, it doesn't kill a guy. It saves. All this does is let me get 1 more bottle back for later. But that's it. That amounts to something.
Yep.
We'll have them pile in and strike back at you. See if
Yep.
we can do any damage, I guess. Might as well fight over here first. I'll do the 10 attacks from the Dread Knight. 4s to hit because I'm hurt. I might have forgot that last time. I didn't really do. Oh, he misses with everything. There you go. They're going to attack him right back. 5 blue.
Hitting on 5s. 2 hits.
Not bad.
Looking for a 6. Nope.
All right. I'll attack back with those 2 strike squad. 6. Ooh, okay, 5 hit. 2s to wound. 5 saves. 4 ups.
4 ups.
I kill 3. And you might as well do the split again.
Exactly.
Because I got no more attacks coming their way. Ooh.
1 brimstone.
Hey, welcome back, Brimstone. 3 models left over there. I'll have my guys attack the foot of the Warhound. Attacks from them. They all hit. This is the Narthisium. 6s, nothing so far. Brilliant attacks with his force weapon. He hits on 2s, wounds on also 6s. Nothing. That was an easy resolution. Done.
Cool.
Okay.
So I have defend stronghold, so at the end of your turn I'll score that and investigate signals.
For 2 points.
2 points, yeah.
Because of the Screamer in the back. At the end of your turn, you score those 2 points. I am going to have to deal with that Screamer because I don't want you to get behind enemy lines super easily. So I am going to have a couple units disappear to try and deal with him. I think. Kind of want these guys over here. A few of my Grandmasters got the most like mobile guns. He's gonna bloop, off the board. Guys have a 9-inch charge from where they are into the Warhound, so they're gonna also disappear. So I could pick 3 units. I'm only gonna do 2 though. I don't really need much more than that because I kind of want that objective where it is, and I need to keep control of something over here. So yeah, they're gonna disappear, and we're gonna go to my turn. I'm just gonna keep them there for now because they're just gonna teleport to here. So I have a tempting target, which is an easy enough one, and bring it down will be my second draw here. So obviously I had to kill the Warlord, or the Warhound. It's worth a lot of points if I do it, but it ain't happening. But whatever, that's a command point, technically. The target's gonna be in the middle for me to go for. The Dread Knight can go for it as long as he doesn't battle shock. If he battle shocks, these guys aren't here, but I can just put a unit there anyways. So it'll be Drago's unit for the most part, but that's okay. In my command phase, I had to see if I had my supply lines. I do. Bring me to 2 command points. And battle shocking. This is all good. They're good. I have to do a couple units over here. These are big battle shocks. Sorry. The wounds on the wrong guy. It's on this guy here.
Yep.
I think the Narthisium happens before battle shock. I'll double check that. I won't be able to burn those. It's not that you check at the start of your command phase for burn. Yep. I don't have control of the objective anymore, but I will bring back my banner. In fact, I'll just bring it back right here. Why not? Hey, he's eager to get into the fray. But I owe you 2 battle shock checks here. Shadow of Chaos.
Who's first?
I'll do the strike squad guy here. Ooh, he's going to suffer some damage. He's dead. And then they're failing as well. They're going to suffer 1. That'll kill this guy. Yeah, because you took it back in the move phase, technically, of your last turn, and I never took... Well, I had it until the end of the fight phase. Correct. So, or shooting phase. Yeah, it was one of those 2 phases. So that means this guy dies, and that was a pretty good Shadow of Chaos.
Yeah.
And they're battle shocked as well. One more to do for the Dread Knight there. If he battle shocks, he's not going to take damage, but he won't be able to get this tempting target. He's good. I score victory points. I get 5 for this objective and 5 for either one of them. So I'll get 10 on primary, and then he's going to retreat from this combat and end up over there. Just put it right there. We made it so we can get within 3 on either side of the wall. Just for the Warhound mostly, but I guess the Dread Knights technically utilize it as well. And they're going to stay where they are. These guys are going to stay still just because they can. Why not? These paladins aren't here. He is going to move forward, and then they're going to show up and solo the Dread Knight Grandmaster. And up there, and then at the end of my movement phase, boom, Drago, right to there. Very advanced tactic, more than 9 away from the Warhound.
Yes.
And then my Grandmaster showing up. Show up here, more than 9 away from the Screamer, more than 9 away from the Blues. Gonna go to shooting. That's not shooting, this isn't shooting. I'm just gonna do him, everything with the Screamer there. Do the Gatling Silencer first. 3s to hit, 6s are good. We got 1 more hit in there. Strength, your T4, right?
T4.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 6 saves. I'm just gonna get the Flame out of the way. Should be 5 hits, 6, 7, 8 saves. 8 total saves.
4 ups.
I gotta do 3 here to him. Oh, you could re-roll if you want.
You have any more shots?
Not on him, but I have more turns to teleport around to find him. I got 1 more turn after this to try and get him.
I am going to CP reroll that.
All right, fair.
Because if I draw Deploy Teleport Homer,
that's true.
Could be huge.
You haven't seen it yet, and you're getting low on the deck.
Shot, so
1
save.
4 up to rule them all.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's go.
He's still alive. I have a 9-inch charge to get him still.
Yeah, but
try and keep every little piece alive you can. They're not firing. Everything else is shooting into him. I'm going to use the Librarian.
You'll be -1 to hit.
It will be, yeah, big guns. The Librarian's going to do Vortex of Doom. It's not a shooting attack, it's an ability. Oh, so close to the 6. The big guy suffers 4 mortal wounds. I'm down to 33.
33.
Yeah. Do everything from the Paladins. Boom, into the back of the big guy. Actually, I'll do the Incinerator first. Whoosh. 2. Woo. He is fast moving. I get that. 2 wounds, though. AP 1. Might be covered. Don't roll 2s. I don't have to worry about it.
All right, cool.
Thank you. Don't have to worry about it. All right, these guys are going to fire into the back of him. We'll do the Silencers
And he
first.
will have cover from them, right?
Yeah, well, this guy's standing right there.
Yep.
Guess I could have put him right here. Look at that. And 2. Yeah, Paladin. No, 3s because of big guns. 1 miss. 6s. Nothing. The Stormbolter shots. 3s because of big guns. 6s to do some damage. 1 2-up save. Hey-ya!
Yeah.
No, to no one's surprise, then Drago has his Scouring. 2 shots on the Scouring, all hit. 6 to wound. 1 wound at -2. 4 up, it's 2 damage. Oh, take that.
Take 2 damage. 31.
31 left. Okay, that's it for my shooting. I'm gonna go to some charges here. I'll start with this guy, because he can actually do some damage. He's got quite a bit of attacks. He needs a 9, I believe. He'll crank a 10. Oh, he made it. He only needed an 8, after all. And then Drago's unit does need a 9. They're cranking 8 close.
Oh.
Do I want to re-roll that? Let me double check something. I'm gonna re-roll it. Not quite. Down at command point, they're sitting pretty. Then we got that guy declaring charge on that Screamer. I had 11.
Oh.
I'm gonna go. And then just essentially get right around.
Yep.
He's got to sit right there. Can't get within the edge of the board here, so the 2-ish. We have, I'm going to do his sweep attacks into the, what's
Screamer.
it called? Screamer there, yep. Strength 5, so we wound you 5 times. 4 ups.
Ever see a man make 5 of them?
Not today.
Nope.
All right, we got that Screamer dealt with. That's a thorn out of our side.
For sure.
The other charge is Mr. Big here. To carve up the back of the Warhound's leg, caught unawares. Ooh, all hit.
Strength what?
10, so 5s to wound. I'll take 2 though. I think it's -3. 5 ups.
5 ups, yep.
Yeah. Although check if you roll 4s.
All right, for sure. Make
Oh,
one fail.
make one no matter what there.
Yep.
D6 damage. 4. It's
Combats.
only -2. You get your first non-charge elect.
Over here.
3
And I'm going to use the Cackling Horrors ability.
Oh no!
So this is, in addition to the attacks, I can choose Brimstones and roll a die. Only if I succeed, the Brimstone dies and I do a mortal.
Yep. Let's
So
see it.
4 up on the Brimstone.
This is pretty much, if he hits,
Mortal.
he does a mortal wound and explodes. So if you'd be so kind as to take my strike squad guy, boop, and you get to attack with some claws. And
5s.
1 hit.
5s. Ah! 1 wound.
2 up. Oh!
They're doing it.
I'll take that guy on a wound there. And then I'm going to go with these 2 guys attacking the Warhound. I'm just going to attack with these guys before you get to fight, see if I can get any damage in there. The Librarian.
We defend Stronghold, though.
That's true. I'll do the Librarian on 2s, and this is the Ancient on 3s. Okay, we got 1 miss. And just looking for 6s to get some damage in there. Nada. Can't get through that armor.
Alrighty.
What do you want to attack?
I'm going to attack the Librarian.
Librarian and the Paladins?
Yep.
I'll True Silver Armor to try and keep him alive.
Alrighty, so you have no CP now?
I got nada. And a couple misses. Just no, 3 hits.
Yep.
2s.
2 wounds.
2 ups. Oh, never mind, we're not good. How much? 2 damage? My banner. And then I have my strike squad attacking over here, 2 of them. And I kill the blue horrors off. Yes, I can. All saves. There we go. 6.
Yeah, they're dead.
Got him. Look at that. Get out of here. Boom.
What?
They're free. They're finally free. Oh, you know what? I actually couldn't True Silver them.
Oh.
They're battle shocked. I only rolled a 1 and a
right.
6, so I technically have the command point back, even though it didn't matter at all. So battle shocking saved me from wasting a command point, technically. At the end of my turn, I score tempting target with the Dread Knights, and I'm going to discard Bring It Down. I don't get any command points for it, but I'd rather just draw 2 more cards on my turn 5. Score Defend Stronghold. So I get tempting target, you get Defend Stronghold.
Yep.
And then we're going to
Turn 5.
Turn 5. I'm gonna jump to turn 5 here, see if you get a command point on a 4 because you do control it. You
I do not,
don't. So
but I
you're-
score 5 for
yes,
primary.
You get 5 on primary there. Gives you up to 30 primary, and then
Yes, it
we drew a couple cards for you yet.
We did not draw cards from me yet.
Fortunately, unable to do either with the Warlord. Deploy Teleport Homer and secure No Man's Land, needing 2 objectives in No Man's Land, and this one is.
If that Screamer had lived,
Yes.
I would have been able to deploy Teleport.
That would have been 5 victory points as well. So you're gonna stay right where you are, and you're gonna shoot guns and try and kill me off of those 2 objectives.
I am, so I'm gonna do the Plasma Blast Gun into your Dread Knight and the Vulcan Mega Bolter into, actually you're at 1 there, you're at a bunch here. Wounding the
Gun and Bolter.
Yep.
I'll True Silver Armor him, I guess, for the sake of it. We'll do the Bolter first. These are all 4s to hit because of big
I'm in
guns.
combat,
Yeah,
yep.
lots of sustains.
3s to wound.
3s to wound, my poor guys. I need just 1 to live. That'd be nice. And obviously not fail a battle shock. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. 9 saves, 2 ups. We take. Oh, 1 guy's alive.
Yep.
With just 1 guy is alive. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's keep guy on the ground, I guess. Doesn't really matter. In the blast gun.
2d6 plus 3.
Oh, nice. 11.
11
It's always
again.
11.
Oh.
4s. Okay. A hit. 3 to wound.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kidding. And yep.
Wounds?
Oh, he got him. He's dead.
Bam! 5 damage.
Is he dramatically dead? Yes,
He is dramatically dead.
Nothing's quite in range, but he does blow to pieces. Boom, we got 1 command point because we True Silvered. I was debating on rerolling to keeping him around, but there's not really a lot of room for him to get in, so I figured he'd just sit there and look pretty anyways.
Yep.
So I will fight first with Big Guy here. We got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ooh, 1 hit this time. And it wounds. Should have, it's only AP2, I looked it up, so it's 4, up, save. Hey,
Makes
good,
it.
good. You get to fight.
And my attacks into the Journey Boys.
Well,
I'll come around.
they can't True Silver because they are very afraid. 4s. Couple hits again.
2.
Okay.
2s.
2s. 1.
1.
And we're good.
Oh, and the
They're
turn
gonna punch you back. So 4 on 2s and 4 on 3s. 3s. 2s. Nice. And 6s. 1 minus 2. 4 up. You're good. That is the end of the turn.
I score no secondaries. I'm gonna ditch 1 to get a CP.
Sure, you're at 2, and then we're gonna go to my turn 5, where a couple of quick things are gonna happen. We're gonna look at what cards I draw, and I can discard 1 still. As for things to do, I can't afford, and they have to stick around. He has to stick around, but I am gonna put you in reserve. Just him. I don't know if I would need them here. How many wounds do they have left?
27.
You have to do me a hazardous roll as well.
I do, you're right.
You know what? If you fail this hazardous roll, I'll keep them there and go for the fight. We'll
All right.
see. Hey, no.
No.
27? Can I do 27 damage? Probably
I think
not.
you can.
Well, I could get devastating wounds on their attacks. I'll try and go for that, I guess. But
If he blows, I wanted to blow up and do 2d6 mortals to everyone in 6.
we'll go for the dramatic kill, maybe. Let's see what cards to draw first.
Yep.
We got Investigate Signals and Deploy Teleport Homer. use one of my command points to get rid of it. The investigate signal is only worth 2, and I can do pretty much whatever comes up. Storm hostile, take an objective away from you.
Ooh.
Guess I gotta go kill him. I hope these guys give me a command point. They do. I'll have 2 command points for the Holy Strike and devastating wounds on them. So I got 2 command points left. We are gonna go to my end of my command phase. Well, I have to do battle shock on this guy. It's a pretty important roll for dramatic effect. The Shadow of Chaos is pushed back to over here. We're good?
Yep.
Bless. Even with the shadow, we're good.
Yep.
So that means we get 5.
Then there's back here as well.
Yeah, them as well. I gotta do. So I got 5 victory points, 10 victory points on primary, bring me to 30. Unfortunately, you can't burn anything. You have to do it by turn 4. Tie us on primary, and then on to movement. No, got more battle shock. These guys over here. Hi, they're good. All right. So unfortunately, you got 31 secondary to my 16. If I do both of my secondaries, I still don't win. Yeah, so I'll get deploy teleport armor for 5. I'll go to 21 and I'll be down by 10. And then if I got storm hostile objective, I would go to 20. I can do math. 26. Oh man, I'm knocking everything around. I'm an idiot. 26. This is that 4. If I kill the warlord, I go to 26. Be down by 5, and then I would be up by. Adding this in, I'd be down by 2, or down by 1, and then behind enemy lines for the other tertiary would give me a win by 1 point. So I have to roll it out. I have to go for the warlord kill, or the warhound kill, I should say.
Go. It comes down to the warhound. I love these games. They're great.
We get some action. So movement phase. This guy's just gonna pop up. Something has to deploy teleport homer, so it's got to be him. Sadly, show up over here, deploy teleport homer. Won't get any action out of him because I need the 5 victory points. And on to these guys are gonna move up and shoot and charge. Be a 4-inch charge. We're gonna go to the shooting phase. We're gonna start with the librarian doing. He's not battle shocked any longer, I guess.
Yep.
Librarian's gonna do Vortex of Doom. No, he's not. I suffer 4 mortal wounds. It'll kill the dummy, and the librarian's got a couple wounds on him. Bam. That is kind of it. I got all of their shooting, so I got the incinerator, 2d6. It's only gonna be 4. 6s, nothing there. Got their shots. And the silencers. These are, I think 3s because they're paladins. Do what they got. 6s. If I had 6s there, it didn't look. I got a few Stormbolter shots. 8 twice. 3s to hit. 6s to wound. We got 2 so far. Second one. Can I get more? 3 2-up save. Let's go. Boop. I do
1 damage.
I'll take it. And then Drago, I'll supercharge his attack. He's got all hit.
Ooh.
And oh wow, a wound. Minus, I think it's 3.
Get 5 up.
5 up. Oh. And there's no supercharge, just 2 damage. Okay, charging. Because I have no other real shooting to do. Bam. 7. Welcome. They charge in. Glory to Drago and the Paladins. They're going to try and take out the Warhound here. They're going to fight first because they charged. And again, deploying teleport home. Radiant Strike. Drago will start this off on 2s. Oh, he still doesn't feel like missing. 5s. Just 1 at -2. Sadly.
All right.
Oh, nice. That's 2 damage from the Titan Sword. The Paladins, 2s to hit. This is the first half. They are strength 6, so 6s, but they're also, so it's 4 damage on you.
Yep.
And the other ones are gonna be, come on, boom, spicy, another 2. That's it.
16.
I'm down to 16. You get to fight.
All right, I'm gonna stomp that librarian and attempt to squish his brains in.
Good luck. I have no command points.
All righty. On 4s.
Okay, better this time.
Okay, better this time.
3.
A 2s, right?
Probably.
Yep.
And then 3 ups.
1.
Librarian is got a 1 wound or 2 wounds left.
Yep.
Librarian's got 4 entire attacks, 2s to hit, and 6s to wound. Nothing from the Librarian, and then the Dread Knight. Let's see, he's got how many wounds you got left?
16.
He's got a hard carry this one. Oh, not a bad start. 5s. I need. Oh, okay. I could kill him.
Oh gosh, you could kill him.
You have to fail 3 4-ups.
An AP on 4-ups.
Yeah, these are 3 4-up saves, and you got to reroll if you need it.
All right.
Well, he only
I'm
failed
gonna
1.
reroll the 1
Cost
just in
2.
case.
Yeah, cost you 2 command
Cost me
points.
2 command points. I still failed.
Fair. How much damage would it have been? 6, 1, 11. Ooh, almost.
Oh, for all. Of them.
If you had failed all of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then that will be the end of the game. I get 5 points for deploying teleport homers.
But
Then at the end of the game, you check for behind enemy lines as a tertiary. 2 points for that. So it'll give me an extra 7-ish. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I did bad math. 4 plus 2 goes to 6. 21 plus 5 goes to. Oh wait, no. I stay at 21 because I already added that earlier.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why. That's
Yep.
why. Yep. I added it twice. because I did the math beforehand. But had I gotten the kill,
Had you gotten the kill, that's what it was. That's why we rolled it out. Was because
Yes.
if it came down to it, if you kill the Warhound, you win by 1.
Win by 1 point. I just fumbled over my. Clearly, I fumbled over my secondaries. As Grey Knights is an odd one too. I just kept hitting the wrong secondaries. Now I did screw up on the first turn by not putting things in a reserve. I didn't think it'd be super critical, and I didn't want to lose the position I was in. But I drew 2 secondaries that required me to be behind enemy lines.
It's very unfortunate.
That's tactical objectives. Can't get better than that. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And in the MiniWarGaming Vault, we got more 40K to go along with what you just watched. This will be available to our YouTube and our Vault members. And if you aren't one, all you have to do is click on the link down below to sign up for a 7-day free trial. We got Steve against Luca in this one. It will be Space Wolves against Orks. Pretty much all named characters on both sides with fitting units to kind of go along with them. So if you want to check it out, well, come on in, check out the Vault for those 7 days, and decide to stick around if you want afterwards. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy the show, and we'll catch you all next time very soon. Great game, Greg.
Great game.
Came down to, I like that the Warhound list was able to make a win. Now, granted, people probably think he's overcosted. Realistically, this thing with OC 16 running around between 2 objectives, taking whatever he kind of needs to, he can go from this objective to that objective to this. He could just cover this entire triangle of area, and hopefully the pinks kind of just tie everything up.
Exactly. I mean, that's the plan. You have 900 points to play with. A lot of the time he'll die turn 1 or 2, and I just have to play a game with 900 points.
That's fair. Yeah, I didn't really have the punch to deal with him.
Exactly.
I figured I'd let him do whatever he wanted. Got him down kind of low, but
he got down to 10 there at the end there because that first roll.
Because the first roll got a 6.
Got a 6. So
it does reduce his OC down to 8, but because of the rocks and where
the new
it was,
rules for having to base. If you didn't have to base initially.
True, yeah, that's a good rule, by the way. That is, like,
is.
the old 9th edition way of charging was garbage.
It was really bad.
Yeah, so I could have showed up over here and charged it, but I might have, like, staggered myself and had less attacks on him. I figured I'm just going to go for broke and try and kill him. I got a Dread Knight, got this guy.
Yep.
The other one, I don't know the other Dread Knight.
It was the Vortex of Doom, really, that did it.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice to have that kill.
4 rolls in the Vortex of Doom, like, it was very, you probably had about, like, a 40 to 50% chance to kill him.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Well, that's not bad.
That's why everyone brings 3 librarians to Grey Knight games, but those people are trying a little too hard to play Warhammer, in my opinion. But that is about it for this game. You got to have a lot of fun with the Warhound. Got to play Grey Knights, which I always act as a treat here. And all around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game. Leave some feedback down below. What did you think about the tertiaries?
Oh, I thought those were a lot of fun. Definitely, if you're playing a game that's not like a tournament, it's a really fun way to add a different aspect because outside the tournament games, 10 points for paint just feels like nothing. So
it's like a nothing thing, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's kind of like if you played back in the day, the older editions, those were always in the game.
Right.
First Blood was handled really poorly back then. It was just the first player to get a kill. So if you went first and killed something, only you got it.
Yeah.
I think 8th edition changed it to first battle round, and then 9th edition dropped it.
Yep.
So I'm just bringing it back in for 10th, essentially.
Yep.
Because I thought they were always fun. It's kind of fun to have like primary, secondary, and tertiary objectives because it puts a little bit of weight behind trying to kill the enemy warlord.
Right.
You draw assassination, and then all of a sudden it's worth 9 victory points if you could do the warlord kill, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, all that fun stuff. Leave your feedback down below, folks. Stay tuned for more 40K to come. This was an excellent game with a Warhound Titan on the table. That's why I like that they adjusted his points. The last couple of editions, he's always been like, what, 15?
2,000. He's been 2,000.
Yeah. That's essentially, we don't want to see him in a 40K game, is what they were
basically
saying.
Yeah. And
now, I would have agreed back in 7th edition when his feet used to be essentially destroyer attacks on 6s, and the laser destructors were 2D blasts. That stuff did belong in 40K.
Yeah.
He is fine.
Yeah, he's even not that good.
Yeah.
He's more fun. Put a moose on the table and say deal with it.
Clearly playable, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely playable, as opposed to his previous incarnation. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. Anyways, folks, happy wargaming. Until next time.